Oh, hello. 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 Welcome in, everyone, to another Tuesday Talks. How's it going? Hello, hello, hello. Nirvana, congratulations on redeeming the first. Redeem first. And for being the first one to very slowly type out rabbit. Nice. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Mr. Body, pleasure to see you as always. The dog has a happy face. I like the happy face. Look at the little happy face on that dog. Very cute, very cute. Iconic, thank you so much for the resubscription. 19 months, Iconic. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. It's been a minute since we've crossed paths. I know schedules have been weird and stuff, but hope you're doing well. Green King, a pleasure as always. Coming in with a little dance. XO, good to see you as well. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. Lost, hello. For once I'm here on an actual Tuesday for me. That's right, because you're traveling. You're East Coast, yeah? You're East Coast. So it's now you understand Tuesday Talks. I hope your travels are going well. I hope they're going very well. Let's see. How's it going, Save? Good to see you again. Welcome in. Yo, I like how close that emote is. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Mushy gave me a sub 4 days ago. Hey, Mushy's good for that. Monday Talks. No. Tuesday Talks is yet to come. Welcome in, Octo. Good to see you. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. We're on a boat. The moon's out over here, if I point the right way. Guiding chat. Look at this. The moon will keep you all true and on course. We can move around if we want. It's a little blue here, but you know what? I like blue. It makes me happy. There's some stars. I don't know how clear that shows up for you all. James Darren keeping us musical company so far this evening. We'll be listening to the beautiful sounds of Mr. Darren. Little big band swing kind of vibe, you know? Currently in an airport in New York. Been here for 4 hours. Oh my god, a 9-hour layover. Yikes. On my way home. Oh, you've done the travels and now you're heading that direction. Well, safe travels. I hope there's no delays. I hope the flight goes well, and I hope you get your favorite airplane snack. The best thing I can wish you. Doing good. What about you? I'm doing great, Save. Thank you for asking. It's been a good day, you know. I just finished cooking up some pulled pork barbecue, and it is amazing. So I did like a vinegar-based. It's a vinegar-based sauce instead of a sweet-based one. So I used like apple cider vinegar and like some smoked paprika and stuff. Anyway, complicated way to say it's delectable, perfect on a sandwich. I like it just finished maybe 45 minutes ago, and I just had a sandwich, and now I'm ready to go. Got presented with a rather interesting question earlier. Well, let's hear it, Octo. As long as it's stream appropriate. My caliber says Monday. You can't lie, bunny boy. I was trying to trick you, Green King. Time travel. Schedules have been wacky. Yeah. Doing good? Glad to hear it, Iconic. Glad to hear it. Any update on the new VR stuff? I know you ordered the headset, right? Has it arrived? Has it arrived yet? I'm going to set my cellular device over here out of the way, so I'm not distracted. We're going to be mindful. We're going to be fully present where we are. Not a layover. This is my first flight. Oh, so you just got there 9 hours earlier. I wanted the person I was with to get some good sleep. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Well, that was very kind of you, Lost. Oh, yeah. I know who you're visiting. Well, I hope y'all had a good time. Would you rather have ears and horns or have a tail? Octo, when you say ears, do you mean like people? Like just regular old ears and horns? Or do you mean like furry ears and horns? I'm going to ask a clarifying question before I answer. Should ship in the next few weeks? Ooh, that's exciting. I know you're excited. I know you have to be so excited, Iconic. Yeah, Lost. Yeah. Let's see, XO, if I would have answered the question personally, I would have chosen a tail for some balancing and expressing my emotion. A tail would provide some good balancing, wouldn't it? That's a good answer. That's a really good answer. Oh, there we go. Gotta get him to visit me. Yeah, you gotta do it. Lost. I'm sure after the trip, you won't have to do like a lot of convincing. I'm sure he'll be convinced and just wanna come visit and hang out. Just any ears from what I gather? So I can just have people, ears, and horns. Or a tail. I'm gonna go tail as well, I think. A tail can be hidden more easily. You just put it down your pant leg, you know? Yeah. Also, the balancing stuff is right. Now, if it was the ears without the horns, I would take the ears. That would be cool. But then people would like tug on them all the time. They're like, oh, can you feel that? But I guess they do the same with the tail. I don't know. It's lose-lose, isn't it? When it comes to like folks tugging. Make accomplishing task easier. Also good. Yeah. Sorry, you're assuming it's got enough control that you can like pick up like a soda or something like. That old black magic. Mr. Darren, thank you for keeping us musical company. Just hoping setup goes smoothly. Oh yeah, I've never used base station style setup before, so fingers crossed everything works out. I'll be honest, Iconic, I've had nothing but success with them. I know some folks have recently had some base station failures and things, but I think that they got refurbished models, if I remember correctly. I have 4 2.0 stations. I only have 3 of them set up right now, but I've never had a base station failure. And my original 2.0 stations, like my original 1.0, sorry, the flat surface ones, they're still powering Chills VR actually. Like still running strong. And I bought those in like 2017 and they've had, my god, they've got to be over 10,000 hours of runtime now. So personally, I like base station tracking. So, but I hope you have the same experience. Troll and tease friends. How would you troll and tease friends, Octo? What would you do? I'd like to have a spider tail so you can do embroidery. What, like with your own webbing? That I've never considered that. Huh. I mean, that sounds badass. Hey, Vicky, welcome in. How you doing? Make sure each base station is set to its own channel. Yep, and I think the Steam VR walks you through that setup, if I remember correctly. Second option would be a kangaroo tail for higher jumps. What about, can we bring in fictional tails, or do they have to be IRL? IRL. Makes you wonder. Sydney! Hello, welcome in. I'd want something like Jane Doe's tail from Zenless Zone Zero. How are you, Sydney? I hope that you've had a wonderful Monday. Welcome to Tuesday Talks. Here we are. We're on a boat, enjoying the moonlight, and having the musical tunes of Mr. James Darren. We'll eventually change off of this, but you know what? I was enjoying this before stream, and I was like, we are going to keep enjoying it. Or at least I am. A tail maw? Like with the mouth? Like beaver tail would be epic for tail whaps, and now that would be. Vicky can be like whoosh, right into the water and stuff, and then just get out of there. You know, when we think about bunny tails, we're gonna not talk about Nanachi for a minute. When we think about bunny tails, that'd just be a little poof. I don't know if that would I don't know how useful that would be, but it would certainly, well, I reckon it would look cute on some people. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. I like the background and new bunny color. Same color, just blue. Yep, same color as always. It's just the world lighting affects how I look. Kind of like real life, when you're standing in a room with different color light bulbs and stuff, or different light sources, and the way the light hits you, you know, it makes you look different based on the lighting and the shadows and all that. Same thing from the avatar. It responds to the environment. A hand or a scorpion tail? What? What would you, Exo, what would you do with a scorpion tail? That's terrifying. Oh, the way. Ha ha ha. Picking up an apple with said pointed end. So now you're trying to fight people with your tail and stab apples. Well, I was just trying to be wholesome. I was like, oh, it'll look cute. Balance. Now we've gone full weapon. It's like that guy from Ruby with the scorpion tail. I can't remember his name. Might watch a movie with a friend here in a bit. Ooh, Green King, what movie are you considering? What movie? What movie? Tell us. Mm-hmm. Woo! There we go. I'm out of practice with headsets, y'all. I've been pulling double work for 2 weeks now, actually. I've been covering for a colleague. So I've been doing like the double thing, the double work, you know, which is fine. But it means I haven't done a lot of VR time. So when I slapped the VR headset on today, I was like, oh my God, this feels weird. How do I wear this? So you'll see me spending the whole stream like adjusting it because it doesn't feel right. I'm not used to it. Not sure what film. Is there anything that you've been hoping to watch that you haven't got around to? Maybe tonight's your night. Something to think about. Does anyone have any film recommendations for Green King and their friend? Anyone? Ooh, Skunk, welcome in. Hello, thanks for the hello redeem, and hello to you. Octo, you're just going to press elevator buttons with the tail. So Octo's just going to be standing there like arms crossed, and you'll see whoosh, 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 and then just turn and stare at someone for inconveniencing them. Like, what are you going to do about it? Huh? Paper moon. But then you have to wash your tail constantly because all those buttons have germs on them, you know? Imagine having a hand as a tail. You can do so much, especially pranking people. That is true. You could go wild with it. No doubt. No doubt. If you believed in me. Sydney is on a 10 stream streak. Oh my gosh. Look at the 450 channel points. Wow. I'm going to have to start upping prices. Well done on that 10 stream streak. Just whack. Just taking that and just being like, whoosh, whack. Wow, I did a little elbow pop there. Oh. I don't have elbow tracking on, so. You all have really unpacked the tail thing, but what about, okay, let's devil's advocate this. What about if we had the ears and the horns? Okay? What would be the benefit? I feel like we all see and agree with the benefits of having the tail. But what about some kind of ears and horns? Love being here. Comfortable? Hey, glad we can help make your evening that much better. We appreciate you being here, Sydney. Better hearing. Okay, yeah. If you had the right set of ears, better hearing. You could headbutt the fuck out of someone. Like, hey, you want to fight? It'd be like that Mountain Dew Ram commercial that they did back in, what, 2000s? Better stealth with advanced hearing. Oh, so you could use it. Okay. So you could use it to kind of sneak around. Sneak around a bit. I see where you're going with this. Is it okay? I hope I get your name right. Is it Bobo? Bobo? I hope I got your name right. I'm sorry if I didn't. But thanks for the follow. Welcome in. I hope you're having a wonderful Monday, Tuesday. Insert your time here. But yeah, welcome in and thank you again. Horns would be inconvenient with doors that have height limits. See, I can't relate because I'm so short. I wouldn't. It wouldn't bother me. Spider-Man 2002. Is that the one with Tobey Maguire? Am I remembering that right? Horns, you could use it for boxing or wrestling. Intimidation or defense. Okay, yeah. Your head would be heavier, wouldn't it? You'd go through pillows so fast too. You would tear up pillows. Oh. But I assume you'd go through your pants and underwear faster with well, yeah. I don't know. We hadn't really thought this all the way through, have we? Hats, yeah. You'd have to have the right kind of hat if you had like ears and horns, right? It'd have to fit right, or you'd just have to have holes in your hats. But the same's true for your tail. You'd have to have a hole somewhere. Some people actually have little tails, though, don't they? Like, isn't that actually a thing that people can be born with? What a world, what a life. Mr. Darren. Round of applause for Mr. Darren, everyone. Round of applause for Mr. Darren. Yes. Custom design pants. True. But you could also have custom design. Oh, yeah. It's just a lot to think about. Love Toby? Yeah, Sydney. Absolutely. You're just going low-rise jeans forever. I don't know if I can pull them off, XL. I don't. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I got the build. I'd look funny in low-rise, I think. Welcome in, Pat. How you doing? We're discussing what it would be like to have a tail versus horns and ear. But also, you know how Tuesday talks are. The conversation can go anywhere. You can rock the low-rise jeans. See, you got that confidence too. You got it. I don't have what it takes. The last song? Let's see if I can find it for you. You may. The last song was I've Got the World on a String. I've Got the World on a String by James Darren. So this guy right here. Oh, right here. We're kind of running through this album right now, so. Yeah. Heavier head just means stronger neck muscles. We hope. We hope. I ain't got no money for regular pants. But then you could, if you had these accessories, you could make some money from having like, yeah. Anyway. What? Juno, how could you? Welcome in, Juno. Hope you're doing well. Doing good, chilling at the moment. Still working on the puzzle games? Adding it to the playlist? Absolutely, you should. James Darren is phenomenal. Piercings would be interesting. Oh, like if you had extra. But I assume you could, if we're talking about piercings, you could pierce the ears or the tail. I assume. I don't know I mean, I don't know. But I assume, right? Huh. True. Yeah, that would be the concern, wouldn't it? The government scientists eventually finding you and whisking you off for research. That's why we're out here on the open seas. We're hoping to not be found. Shooting star. That was cool. Make a wish. I like this world. Wait, Lost. At this time, is there anything open at the airport for food, or are you just stuck there with like canned pickles? Thinking you promised you wouldn't tell. I'm running from the spiders. Whoa! Spider? You all see it? It might be behind. Nope, it's not behind you. Okay, I think we're fine. I think we're fine. So, pulled pork barbecue aside, which was an amazing highlight of my day, I also spent some time playing. So those of you who know that, who've been around for a while and stuff, you know that I am a big fan of just VR games in general. And a long while ago, I picked up Demio, which is like the TTRPG that you can play on console or PC or VR. It's like super cross-platform, all that, right? Amazing, great game, fun story, fun little combat stuff, etc., etc. Anyway, recently they did a crossover with Dungeons and Dragons. So there's a Demio Dungeons and Dragons crossover game that's like $20, $30. I don't remember. You can catch it on sale, I'm sure. But anyway, it's on Steam, that sort of thing, and other stores. Same thing, cross-compatible. I picked that up yesterday. Actually, I picked that up this morning and played a few hours of that today. That was a lot of fun. I also spent the night last night just hanging out with some friends on Discord, you know? We talked, played some games. We game hopped a lot. We learned that we suck at Peak. Sorry, 2 of us suck at Peak. 1 of us is pretty good. Yeah, you know? And just had a good time. Good company, that sort of thing. It's been a really good day. And the weekend was a lot of work, but hey, you work hard so you can play hard, right? Might be, I don't know. I'm stuck in the lobby. All the shops are past TSA. Can't go till I check my bag, which can only be done 2.5 hours before my flight. What? You can only... Really? That's fascinating. I've never heard that restriction before, Lost. A diving bell spider? Green King, what the hell are you talking about? What are you describing? Pulled pork yesterday, Sydney? Oh, so good. On game 18, 3 more to go. Still enjoying them all, Pat? A pink toad tarantula? What is that? What is a pink toad? Exo. What is a... What? What? Really hungry right now. Debate it getting DoorDash to the airport? Oh my gosh. The airport's small. 2 people in the whole... Yeah. You may want to ask... Oh, there's no workers. Okay, well, I was about to say you may want to ask a worker if there's going to be food places open. Yeah, you may want to explore some food options, especially if you have 5 more hours to go. As long as you got someone to carry the load with Peak. Yeah, we... Yep. He, he got us there. Okay, I'll tattle. Juno was one of the players. I won't say if Juno was the good player or the bad player. But anyway, good or bad, still peaked in spirit. Yeah, true. We did. Actually, I'll tattle. Juno was one of the bad players with me. So, we were climbing. I was feeling good, and Juno had like a tragic fall accident, that sort of thing, right? But we were going, and I had kind of split off, and I was doing my own thing, and I was feeling really good. I was like, oh. Like, I've been climbing a while. I'm making it places. I'm doing stuff. I was feeling good. I was feeling confident. And Juno, the ghost, had been, like, floating around me, you know? He popped to the other player, popped back to me, and he was like, "Just so you know, they're waiting at the campfire." And I looked up, and I had miles to go. I just jumped. I was like, you know what? It's over. Spider but underwater? What the hell is that? It's a common restriction, is it? Tiger, thank you for the boo. Welcome in, Tiger. Hope you're doing well. Are we in the car today? They live underwater. I hate it. Rosie. That's a cool name for a pink-toed tarantula. An average tarantula with pink toes. That's cute. Hey. Welcome in, Tyler. How are you doing today? I'm doing fantastic. I'm doing great. I'm having a wonderful day. But how are you? That's the question, Tyler. How are you? And I hope that you're enjoying the musical interlude with Mr. James Darren this evening. James Darren. I highly recommend you check him out if you're into the big band swing aesthetic, you know. I'll survive. 2 more hours so I can check my... You gotta get food, man. You gotta get food. Taking unnecessary... Vicky, what does that mean? You like leap across the Grand Canyon and you're like, I can make it. Just grabbing on. Tiger. Speaking of carrying, I played... What do you mean? What did I do? I played Splatoon 3 with a new friend who is new to the game, and I helped them win their first few matches. Hey, well done, Octo. Well done. Congrats on the early wins. That makes it fun. Green King, I don't know what I did. Cobalt blue. I thought tarantulas were just like regular. I didn't know there was like pink toad and blue cobalt blues and what? Spiders are scary, yes. Thankfully, nothing game breaking this time around. That's phenomenal, Pat. Hopefully, you keep that same luck all the way through. But y'all know what I always say. I've got you under my skin. Okay, I'm not gonna sing. A little sleepy, but it's all good. Oh my gosh, we gotta get some rest, Tyler. You gotta get some rest. I must get my rest. Good night, everyone. See, EXO gets it. EXO, thank you so much for stopping by. Means the world. Take care of yourself, okay? Get a good night's sleep. You'll survive? All right, I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it, Lost. The humble jumping spider? They literally jump. That's terrifying. What do you mean? If you want to send it, I'll take a look, but I'm scary. I'm scary? I'm scared. I'm so scared, I'm even saying scared incorrectly, alright? No. Nah. Because they can jump on your bed while you sleep. That's not friendly. No one's in my bed uninvited, and that includes jumping spiders. They need to learn to respect the rules of the house. Look, they can stay as long as they stay in their side of the room. You know what I mean? That's fine. Just don't come to my side. I like to chill with them. What do you all do for fun? No, Tyler. I don't need to check out any movie about. I bet it's like a horror film, like a thriller, scary. Gecko? Look, as a predominantly rabbit-shaped creature, I fear all. I do that thing where, like, anytime a noise happens, I just sit still and hope no one sees me. My only defense. Under my skin. Oh, Mr. Darren. It's a little bit scary. And also funny, okay? It's a little bit scary. A lot of funny. I don't know. I'm not convinced. You haven't convinced me. You burned a clown to this song. What does that mean? What the... Only on the internet, man. Only on the internet do you hear things like... What? Well, look, I'm gonna go back to my pulled pork barbecue sandwiches, alright? Yeah, Green King, put a warning on it. No sing, no sing. But, okay, remember, the problem with singing anything on here is that when you go back and watch the VOD, the background music's gone. So it's just me going like, la 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 la. And it's weird. Someone must understand. Are you like reaching out to the others in chat, Nirvana, to see if they can relate to your experience? What? Yes, they're so good. I cooked some earlier. There you go. All right. Let's see. Where is Discord? It's over here. General, okay. I mean, they chose a cool color. It's a cool color. But, okay, I looked. I was brave. I looked. What more do you want from me? Thank you for sending it. I looked. Proteus, welcome in. How you doing? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Are you feeling better? Are you feeling better? Hmm? By the way, if someone would do me a favor and test this, it's probably only going to work once initially. If someone would be so helpful, so kind, if you would type exclamation VRC, all lowercase, no space. It's a command similar to the Discord command, and it should pop out a link, and I want to make sure it works, and I haven't had a chance. Thank you, Lost. Thank you, Sydney. I think it's got a cooldown of a few seconds, so if multiple people do it, it'll only work once. But, yeah. So, I know like 2 streams ago, we were talking about, do I have a group? We used to. When I stopped streaming for a while, I kind of shut everything down. But, that's the new, like, stream group in VR chat. So if we ever have a meetup again, I'm not saying that we will. But if we ever do, if you'd like to be there, we will use a group instance with that group. So you'd have to join that group. It's a request group. So you request to join, then I'll approve them. Yeah. So if you're interested in that sort of thing, meetups, etc., 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 that's where you want to be. And I'll post in the Discord server if we're ever going to have one. I think there's a events role. I know there's an announcements, there's a Twitch, a YouTube, and I think there's an events. So I would ping the events role in the Discord server for that sort of stuff. Those are all opt-in roles that you have to choose to opt into. By default, no one has any roles, so yeah. He was brave. Here's your cookie. Thanks, I do love a... Wait, what kind of cookie? What kind of cookie? 4 years, 7 months. Holy crap. That's wild. 3 years, 5 months. 1 year... 5 years, 1 month? What? What? Has it been over 5 years? Jesus. Y'all, time is so weird. Thank you all for following so long. Seeing the 5 year was kind of scary, though. Well, it doesn't appear in chat here. Because bots are disabled to appear in this. But wow. You have a Discord server again? Yeah, exclamation Discord. It should also be linked, I think, in one of the panels. It's not super active. I'm like, it's basically just reminders about streams and other events and stuff. But hey, you know, you never know what the future holds. So yeah. Chocolate chip. Oh, chocolate chip cookies are so good. Yeah, Proteus, was it the Majora's Mask stream where I had the like lava lamp style background and you thought I had built it specifically for Majora's Mask? Am I remembering that? Been a little sick with something the past few days. Oh. Has it on file? Has it on file, you know, that you know you're sick, but you're not letting it take. Yeah. So your immune system's kind of kicking in and doing the fighting. So you still like mild fever, a little bit of ickiness, but not full sick. Yeah. No, I know exactly what you mean, Vicky. I mean, hey, props. If that's what's happening, props to your immune system for kicking that virus's ass. That's what we want. I'm gonna head out. Bye, everyone. Enjoy the film, Green King. Have a wonderful night. Thanks for stopping by. Take care of yourself out there. Watch out for spiders. Do I get my 100K rollback? Did you have it previously? I can't remember. If you had it and you joined the Discord server, yes, I'll give it back. I think so. Yeah, I think so too, Proteus. That was a long time ago. Oh my god. Dude. Second, I pressed the A button to let the map rotations change. The first post I saw in the hub world. Talking about a subculture. Yeah, you gotta. Yeah. I remember that part of Splatoon well. Thank you for allowing me to be here and getting me out of my shell and letting me meet all these amazing people. Absolutely, Sydney. We're happy to have you here. Glad that you feel comfortable. You know, occasionally we get someone a little off the beaten path in here, once in a while who doesn't fully. But for the most part, everyone here is they get the thumbs up. You know what I mean? They get the thumbs up. All right, you convinced me. Hell yeah. There was something else I was going to say. I forgot. What was it? I don't remember. It'll hit me later. I know how to convince you to watch Eight-Legged Freaks, okay? There is a part in this... What? One guy says they're aliens. What? Hold on. Tyler, I don't know if it's typos or if it's just I don't know the words you're trying to bleep out. What? Working on the book? Hell yeah. Google Gemini's actually doing surprisingly good edits. I have heard that it's decent at proofreading, but you still are going to want to, proofread too, of course. But yeah. That's a good use of a tool like that, like a proofread versus write a book for me. So funny to see said post. At least it wasn't a toxic one. It's just occurred to me that Dash has seen all my Twitch account errors. I think I remember the first name, the one that you don't want anyone to remember. I've never said it because you keep telling me not to, but I do think I remember it. I wonder if we're in Tiger's car. SD Waggy. Thanks for the follow. How you doing? I hope I got your name right. Let me know if I didn't. SD Waggy. Blarg? Like the streamer? Or the YouTuber? Blarg? He's funny. Blarg! Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Thank you again for the follow. You should definitely forget Nah. Grisway, eat fresh to eat. All right, that's pretty. That's actually pretty good. That's pretty good. Nailed it. One of the few who did. Wow, I actually never get names right, so I'm shocked and impressed. Welcome in. What brings you to this corner of Twitch? What brings you to the VR chat side of all things Twitch streams? Always curious what brings people. Dancing in the Dark by Mr. James Darren. We're actually almost through the album, y'all. And then we'll have to put something else on. But, yeah. Oh, another shooting star. That one was not on camera, though. Sorry. You all didn't get to enjoy it. We are on this really fancy boat, though, you know? It kind of looks like a longboat. I don't know the exact style, but it's pretty cool. Randomly looking, missed the Nanachi days, so your avatar spoke to me. Ah, so are you a VR chat player yourself then? If you're familiar with the Nanachi? Those days do feel like a long time ago, don't they? You see somebody using one, you're like, man, they're old school. They've been here a while. Did you ever use a Nanachi avatar yourself? Played for 6 or 7 years. All right. We may have crossed paths at some point. It's in the profile, the badges, right? What am I at now? Yeah, I have my 7-year badge. It should be tipping over to 8 pretty soon, I think. I don't know. But hey, welcome in. Anyone who's been around that long in the game, you've seen it all. You know the stories. You've fought the battles. The V4 Nanachi? I don't know. How many versions are there now, man? Hello, welcome in, Wojo. I hope you're doing well this fine morning. Yeah. Cause I remember the original Nanachis with like the little sausage fingers, you know? That's how I distinguish them. They were cute, they were adorable, they were the OG Nanachi. And then I remember after that, what I remember is like the Rantachi Zoichi kind of split. There was more that happened in between, but I remember sausage fingers to Rantachi Zoichi, and they're both cool, but I ended up settling on the Rantis's base and kind of went that direction. And I think I'm on a Rantachi version 3. I think. But anyway, been a while. But yeah, I don't know. They're fun. They're cute. I like the Nanachi avatars. I have like an archer, and I've got a winterpaw. I've got a few other things that are cool. But I always find myself back in the Nanachi, you know? I don't know. It works. It feels right. Body proportions track okay. I don't know what that says, but it's the first popular version of the Chi back in the late 2013. Yeah. Yep. It was Lexi V4. All right, Tyler. Back to the spider movie that you're trying to sell me on. Let's see. In this 8 Legends Freaks guy say that in the 8-legged Freaks guy said this aliens, but they're not aliens. They're giant spiders because the guy's one of those people who believe in aliens. So it's a guy who's like an alien believer kind of situation. Okay. So some comedy situation set up there for these are aliens. I'm like, no, they're spiders. I think I'm getting you. Oh, yeah, I'm getting you. So there's definitely some comedy in there, but that doesn't mean it's not terrifying. Do you see what I'm saying? Wait. SD, what was is it pronounced Kopachi? Or Capo? Which base was that one? I don't know if I remember. I'm sure I've seen it. I don't remember it named. Rantichi, Zoichi. I'm definitely butchering the pronunciation. It has become one with me. Ah. After a long night of VR, when you take the headset off and you go look in the bathroom mirror and you're like, oh, I'm a person. I'm not a Nanachi. What? A liter of Pepsi? I would have to go to the bathroom all night if I drank a liter of Pepsi right now. That's wild. You were a V4? Well, so which one was that? The one I met you in? With the gold elements? With the more that one had more of like cat-like features on the face, right? Am I remembering that correctly? Or am I mixing up all my avatars now? I need to do some research, people. Clearly. Just lipping the Pepsi over here. That's hey, if it's your Pepsi, you get to do that. That's one of the cool things about it being yours, And a Dara, that's right. Yeah. I do. Okay, Dara, yes. All right. So I must not have met you in your Nanachi phase then. We must have connected after that. That sounds about right. Okay. Check out the trailer. Are you able to drop it in the Discord somewhere so I don't forget? Because if you tell me now, at the end of stream, I won't remember, to be honest. That when you were a Rantichi? Maybe? I can't remember. I'll be seeing you. You that way. Appreciate it, Tyler. Many thanks. Regardless, the end thread of the story here is that they're absolutely phenomenal avatars. I miss seeing them. I wish I saw them more often, but I also know why. I mean, yeah, they don't scale up very well. Like the bigger they get, their heads become like comically large. So you kind of have to play them small all the time, which I don't mind. But and they're not, they don't hit the vibe that all the folks are looking for, So So, by the way, since there's a brief moment here before I forget to talk about this, I do want to remind everyone, not this Thursday, but next Thursday, it's on the Discord schedule. It's going to show like the regularly scheduled stream is canceled. That's going to be crossed out in red. However, the stream is not canceled. If you scroll down a bit, there's a special stream that's been scheduled in its place. So we're going to be doing a game show. We're going to be doing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? And we're going to have Blood or Not TV. We're going to have Juno. And we're going to have Shub. Just Shub. The three of them are all going to be potential contestants, or they will be contestants on the game show Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? So hopefully they can get enough questions right. And remember that you all as chat will be participating in the show because the questions will appear on the screen so that you can play along yourself to see how many questions you would have got right. So you can go, wow, this is easy from the comfort of home, which is how it always is when we watch a game show, right? But also, bring it back in. Also, if the contestants need a lifeline, if they have to poll the audience, which is one of the lifelines that they get, they will be looking at chat. You all will be typing the answers, and you'll be like A, or C, whatever. You'll type it, and they'll look at you. And that will help them determine what the potential right answers are. Or you could lead them astray. You could do that too. It's your call. Das, I have a sword. Where? So excited? Me too. Early shift tomorrow. I'm going to call it a night. Cheers all. Proteus, thank you so much for stopping by. Take care of yourself. Have a wonderful sleep. And we got to make another randomizer happen sometime. I need to message you about schedules. We got to figure out a time that works for us because we have very different schedules, but we'll figure it out. I'll be participating unwillingly. All right? They're being paid with money dashed over. Yes, that's true. The prize fund, courtesy of Nirvana's GTA bank account. Pluto, welcome in. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. I hope that your Monday treated you well. I'm doing great. I just ate some pulled pork barbecue. Poured a little drink. Sitting on top of a boat. We got the moon out. We got Mr. James Darren keeping us musical company. And then, of course, all of you here keeping me company as well. How could the night get any better? Nick, welcome in. Is that my favorite cutie, daspra? I see. Well, I mean, yes, I'm here. Cutie, well, the avatar is the avatar's. I agree. The avatar is really cute. How you doing, Nick? It's good to see you. Welcome in. You lucky? Well, I mean, I cooked the pulled pork, so yeah. I worked for it. I didn't have to I went to the store and bought yeah. I didn't raise the pig. You know what I mean. I cooked it. Could you imagine if No, I don't have what it takes to raise a pig. DMG the difference? Oh my god. Okay, yes, thank you. Let me see. That would be helpful for me visualizing this because I'm struggling. Let's see. I do not. Oh, I do remember you using that Rantachi, actually. I had forgotten. I did meet you in that. I totally forgot that you used that for a while. Biggest difference is the hand paws. Okay, yeah. Very cute. All right. And you know what? I don't know initially if I would have recognized the differences without somebody pointing them out. I've probably seen it many times and just didn't piece together that it was a different avatar or a different base. Regardless, thank you for sharing. Very cool. I have a better idea what I'm looking for now. Oh, we've gone full circle on James Darren. We closed the album out. So wonderful to listen to. He is. He's so good. What all did you do today? Well, like I said, cooked the food, hung out with some friends. Also, while I was doing the pulled pork and in the kitchen, I was on a call with some folks. So hanging out, having a good time there. What else did I do? Went to the grocery store before cooking. Got some things. I was running low on some spices and stuff, So picked up that stuff and the fresh ingredients. I slept a bit. Yeah, not too much. It's been busy, but it's been a good day. The Nanchi does look so cute. 100% Nick. I agree with you there. Did I comment on it? I wonder. Not me. I would never. Where's my... I shouldn't have... Oh, sorry. I think I walked through the camera. I'm sorry. There's another artist that I wanted to listen to a bit tonight. The best is yet to come. What was that? Oh, crap. I closed chat, didn't I? I did. I knew it. Okay. Sounds like a Yeah, it was a nice day. I always enjoy... y'all know, y'all hear me whine about it all the time. I keep a busy schedule. And as a result, I don't cook as often as I should. So I always love a day when I can like sit in the kitchen, cook for a while, and just have a good time, experiment with some recipes and stuff, change things around. That's really fun. Instead of just like rushing. I hate when I'm cooking with the goal of just being done as fast as possible. I like when I have time to like mess around in the kitchen. That's so much more fun. And you don't get time like that often, you know? At least I don't. Fly with me to Peru. Where is it? Oh yeah. That's who I wanted to listen to. I have to open a keyboard for this. Boom, keyboard. Sorry, I'm still here with you. I'm just changing the album. We've already heard this. I'm here with you, I promise. I might not be looking, but I'm here. Alright, I want to listen to the album Road Song for Lovers by Chris Ray. This is going to be a tone shift, people. Tone shift. So we're looking at some bluesy rock here. I may have to adjust volume. Let me know if it's too loud. It's probably okay. I think I'm going to drop it just a hair. Yeah. That might be good right there. All right. So this is going to be bluesy rock. Big tone shift, but an artist I've been wanting to listen to for a while. Chris Ray. Recently passed away, actually. Really sad. Over the winter holidays. Phenomenal singer. He got a very raspy voice. You may know him for the Christmas song Driving Home for Christmas. That's like a really popular song that he did. He's got some other popular ones, but this album was a special project that he did that he felt passionately about, and I want to listen through it. So, cool. Me over here painting one of the maps in Splatoon 3. Oh, wait, you're painting a map? That's kind of bad. I didn't know you painted. Oh, wait. Okay, I'm being dumb. You're playing Splatoon. I thought you meant you were like with a canvas, like painting the map out. I was like, what? Sorry. I got there. It took me longer than it should have, but it's fine. Hey, Emmy, welcome in. How you doing? It's good to see you again. I hope that you had a wonderful... Oh, wait. For Emmy, it is Tuesday. I hope your Tuesday is going well. I think I remembered that right. In-game? Yeah, painting in-game. Yeah. I missed the point for a minute there. I was like, but I caught up. I'm gonna have to get this. If the first song is any indication, I'm gonna have to get this album. I bet you all his music is skyrocketed in price though. Amy, do you know anything about ships and boats and stuff? Are you a ship captain? Super hot, just finished dinner. Oh, what'd you have? My day was phenomenal. Yeah. We were just talking about, I had some pulled pork barbecue earlier that was really quite good. I was very pleased with how it turned out. Took some time to get to, but I got that on Discord. Couldn't find the one that was funny, but found a trailer. I will check it out post-stream, and I'll leave a little comment, let you know. So, let you know what I think about it for sure. Thank you for taking the time to share it, and sorry it was trouble. Leftover chicken curry. Oh, sometimes leftover curry is even better because it has time to like sit and marinate. You know what I mean? Like it gets more of the flavor and stuff. Oh. So where I live currently, I don't have enough space to start a vinyl collection. I would like to one day. That is a personal goal. Right now, what I've been doing is I've been buying CDs and then ripping CDs, FLAC files, all that, and then keeping them digitally, playing them off computers and stuff. And then I also have a MP3 player that supports FLAC, that sort of stuff. So yeah. Having a good time with all that. I've been experimenting. I stopped paying for all the streaming services and stuff. I was like, I've put enough money here. So, but one day I would love to have a vinyl collection. Oh, I just need more space. Also, a minimalist would like stroke out hearing me say that. It's like, I need more space to put more stuff. Oh man, I'm turning into one of those people. I used to be like a one room guy. I was like, you know what? If it doesn't fit in one room, I don't need it. But now I'm like, I should, collect things, but don't know anything about the sea or ships. But I want to go on a cruise one day. Oh. Are you okay. Are you interested in a specific cruise? Like some people are like have to go on an Alaskan cruise, or some people really want like a Mediterranean cruise, or I bet you've got some great cruise options. I've never been on one either. I've considered it. Looking at there's a lot of like YouTube videos and stuff out there from people who film. I guess they vlog or whatever. They vlog their experience on like on a cruise and stuff, and it always looks interesting. But then I have to remember that like the point of a YouTube video is to make what the person is watching look interesting, right? So like it's probably a biased take on what's happening. I don't know. I guess the only way to know is to go. There is a view game of the movie, but please do not download that. It'll really crash your I assume PC badly. Okay. I won't download anything. I'll just watch it right off YouTube or wherever it is. Vinyl doesn't take much space. Well, not if you buy a handful. Like, I already have I have several hundred CDs already, so, translate that to several hundred vinyls, and suddenly you do have a storage problem. It grows fast, because I really like music. I have a wide variety of tastes, and I like to explore music, so. Well, I assume that part of the trick to the cruise ship thing is finding one of the ones that's going to stop at ports, and so like spending time on the ship, but then also going and exploring at the ports, and of course not getting left. I've heard horror stories of people getting left because they didn't get back in time for the cruise. That would be a fear of mine the entire cruise, no doubt. I would be terrified. Ugh. Wow. Where, excuse me, I have to step off camera for a minute. I have to, oh my God. Reach. Okay, to explain what the hell is happening, I had a little spill. Alright, let's just put that down for now. There we go. Alright. Good sign. Really good sign. Uh-oh. I think I've messed everything. Oh, I've messed things up real bad. We're just going to have to reset the stream. Oh my God. How did this happen? Okay, first of all. Wait. Oh, how did that happen? All right, play space. Okay, okay. All right. That's a good start. We play spaced well. All right. It was the moon was with chat. Kind of like that. Yeah. Okay, good enough. Wow. Hello accident. I'm sorry. It was such a good angle. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. All right, if I move like this a little bit, okay. Yeah, it's kind of what we had going on, right? Something kind of like that, maybe. Ah. Yeah, I had a pretty good spill there, yo. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was pretty good spill. Anyway, I'm back. Sorry about that. European cruise. Lost my chance due to COVID. Going Australia to New Zealand. Are you gonna do one? Emmy, are you gonna do one of the ones where it like pops into different ports and stuff, and you actually stop at some of the different places, or are you just looking to chill on the ship for a while? 90% of ports are curated. Oh yeah. They're gonna try and it's just like airports. They're trying to extract money for sure, but that's why you gotta move. You gotta schedule it and move away from. Yeah. No, I want the original cases and stuff too. Lost. You're holding your sword. What are you gonna do with the sword? Why are you holding a sword? Dun, 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 dun. Okay. No, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. I'm excited. I'm happy. Other than so I'm kind of popping between conversation topics. Sorry about that. Other than the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire stream, there is also a stream on the calendar. There's another Stream Team stream in February, and then I think Thursday we're gonna pick something fresh up. I think Banjo-Kazooie, what I'm gonna do, all we had left was to find 2 puzzle pieces in the final Grunty fight. I think I'm just gonna do that off air, throw it on the tail end of the VOD, and just upload it and make an announcement in the Discord server once that's done, because there's not enough content left for an entire stream, and I don't like swapping games midstream because there's always like little technical hiccups and stuff, and I'm not a real streamer, right? So I think I'll just pop that off air, finish it, throw it on the tail end of the VOD, upload that, and that means we'll probably start something fresh on Thursday, but I don't know what yet. We'll see what I'm feeling. So it could be anything, truly. You're helping prisoners retire. Wow. Sightseeing and shopping? The sightseeing is such a fun part of traveling. Oh. Gonna play this on your next road trip with someone? Maybe, who knows? I'll tell you this. It's just good music. Bluesy rock? Oh. And when I was listening to his voice, I knew. I was like, this guy's gonna sing. Like, it's gonna be very unique and it's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna enjoy it. I felt pretty certain I'd enjoy it. It's pretty good. It's worth it. New game? Yeah, definitely new game. I don't know what yet. There was a lot of talk about Crash Bandicoot, and I've never played Crash Bandicoot, and that might be fun. There was also some talk about Spyro, which I've also never played. So either of those could be fun. I don't know. Maybe we'll do something more low stakes. Maybe we'll check out the Animal Crossing update for a stream. They've got the hotel and all that stuff. That could be fun. I know Vicky and I have talked extensively about Animal Crossing and things, and I don't know. Could be fun just to pop in there a bit, see what's going on, have a good time with it. So we'll see. I don't know. All right, let's see how badly everything else messed up. Quite badly. All right. So we were like here. Okay. We were like, bro, I quit. Good enough. It's kind of a sad song, though. Hey, there's the blues. Let's see if I can spill my drink again. What happened anyway? Why did it spill? Made a big coffee. Vicky, do you add anything to your coffee? Grew up on those two games specifically. Just re-downloaded them on PlayStation, both trilogies. Can't believe you've never played Crash. Yeah, I've never played Crash or Spyro. I have heard really good things, and I've heard everyone's like, oh, it's definitely the type of game that you would enjoy. So I'm thinking about, it might be fun to try something new that I've never played before. I don't know. They're your childhood games? Yeah, see, a lot of people say that. Folks are like, oh, they're great games. I played them growing up and all that. I played like Mario, Banjo-Kazooie, Donkey Kong, like those titles. They were kind of my area. But yeah, I never touched the Spyro or Crash games, so. Teaspoon of sugar, all right. Otherwise, it's just 4 shots espresso and a microfoamed milk. Vicky, I knew. I didn't have to ask. I was like, I know that Vicky has got like a system, and it's an amazing cup of coffee. And I was right. I was right. Four shots of espresso. That's a strong cup, is it not? As I think about that, it gets the job done, I imagine. Mm-hmm. It's a big, oh, okay. So you got like a bucket at the desk, so you don't have to get up as often. A bucket of coffee. I like a good bucket size cup myself. Except when I spill it. Tragedy. Tragedy has befallen my carpet. How's it going, Giga? My trusty Vault 13 canteen. I better refill it soon. All the local sources are irradiated. And this is just salt water, so this is useless. You know, this is a hardcore playthrough, so I hadn't seen that as an opener. That's pretty good. Welcome in, though. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by. We're listening to a little bluesy rock with Chris Ray, enjoying the night sky here on a ship. So if you have an intense fear of water, be careful. But otherwise, we're just hanging out, vibing. I'm actually just getting over spilling my drink, so my canteen's definitely empty. There was supposed to be a Crash Bandicoot TV show coming on Netflix, but not sure about what year. Is it going to be like animated, or is it supposed to be a live action, or do we have any information on it? That would be curious. There haven't been a lot of properties that have gone from game to TV effectively. Do you know what I mean? Like, I always worry about that. I guess Pokemon did it. That was started as a game through and through, and then spun off into like a successful anime, right? What else has done it? It's gonna be animated, okay. Well, hey, hell! Speaking of what Giga just said, Fallout pretty effectively went from like a game to a TV show. The Fallout TV show is actually pretty good. Witcher? Oh yeah, Steppen, how you doing, by the way? Yeah, you're right. The Witcher did pretty good. I was talking at work. I missed what you said about Crash. Just that I hadn't played it, and considering. Mm-hmm. Costa Rica, Guatemala, or Colombia. Oh, I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can afford coffee from those places anymore. Woo. Yeah. Ooh. All right, Chris Ray is phenomenal. I'm standing by this. Did Castlevania break out into a show? I didn't know that. What? Arcane? Okay, Arcane was tricky for me. No doubt, you're right. Arcane meets the criteria. Game, successful show. I feel like I'm definitely the odd one out here. I didn't enjoy Arcane that much, y'all. I really gave it a try, and I was like, eh. So I know. I'm the villain of this story. But it was just kind of. Finished the Witcher 3 game. Supposed to be really good. Definitely worth the time. Cyberpunk was phenomenal. Has that also been turned into a television franchise? What? Cyberpunk is on my list of games to play that I've never gotten around to playing. I own it. Never played it. Okay, so there's been a few titles that have made the transition. But I think about like all the things that have failed that I've tried. Especially like the Halo attempt comes to mind. Ugh, that did not go well. A lot of the early attempts with the Mario universe did not go well. There was that like 1990s era Mario Brothers movie that I love because it makes me laugh, but you know, critically not that well received. I've never been so out of touch with you. Well, we all have our individual interests and tastes and things. No, not the Super Mario Brothers show. The live action movie that came out in the 90s. I think it was in the 90s. The Super show was the animated one. That was good. But yeah. Yeah. The live action one was not particularly well received. King Koopa was in it as just a blonde guy. Just blonde guy. King Koopa, blonde guy. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Crash Bandicoot maybe in the future of the stream. Spyro maybe. We'll see. It'll just depend on what I'm feeling on Thursday. I already own the Spyro trilogy. The Crash Bandicoot one, I've shipped it to my wish list. I want to try and catch it on sale at some point. It'll probably be a while. I'm sure it was on like a great sale for winter holidays and all that, but I also missed that, so I'm gonna have to wait a bit, right? So that's. Wait. Okay, I see. I've just messed everything up. The 93 movie is at least more enjoyable and fun than the 23 commercial disguised as a movie? Maybe. I think that depends on like how you're measuring it. If it's just your own enjoyment, sure, right? Like I agree. I prefer the live action one to the recent run. If you look at the ratings, I think the newer one technically did better, like across all the metrics, if I recall correctly. I haven't checked in a while. But yeah. But again, it comes down to like personal taste, which I won't try and persuade. I like the old one too. But it didn't do very well. Gotta keep moving. Gotta be moving. Man, this is so good. The old Spyro one? Is that the one on the like reignited trilogy or whatever? Because I know on Steam there's a Spyro trilogy that's been like kind of remastered a bit and put out. That's the one that I have. So if that's the same one, it could be fun. I don't know nothing about Spyro's gameplay or the story. We're gonna make some changes to stream. Everyone stand by. If you get motion sick, you should look away for a bit. Oh. Ooh. Ah! All right. Well, we fell. We fell. Got a little fire on the ship here. This is cute. I like this. This is kind of cute. Nice little spot here. All right, let me bring Chad in close to me. I need to bring that in close as well. I don't usually sit on stream, y'all. Forgive me. I'm gonna sit today. My little leggies are a little tired. I got old people legs now. All right. All right, there we go. Nice. Nice. We hit the pose and everything. Arm out. Are you kidding? This is great. Put that there, put that there. Bring this in a little closer. Wow. I don't know why I didn't do this earlier. I can't do this too often. The stream will become no movement. Let's move the camera just a hair that way so the chat, y'all are unobstructed. There you go. Now you got your space. Trying to keep up, have so much to say, but also working. No worries, Wojo. No worries. Yeah, I'm sure we'll talk about it again at some point. The Reignite trilogy is the first 3 from PS1. All right. The Legend of Spyro is a more story-focused reboot on the PS2. I see. So y'all are saying the PS2 one is better? Because the story focus? Is that what we're getting at here? Says now like it's new. All right, man. You don't have to... Juno, you don't have to make fun of my old man legs. We could have just let that sit. We didn't have to make fun of that. Okay, so what happens now if I swap my camera pins? The camera goes all the way up there, doesn't it? Yep. All right. Well, we're here. Can I... Hold on. Let me... If I reset zoom and exposure... Yep. Flip the camera. Nope. Hold on. Let's do anchor default. Boom. That takes care of that. Now let's toggle flying and move you back a bit. Maybe there. All right. Pin 3. Hell yeah. Sorry, I'm playing with my camera. Pin 2. Pin 3. Pin 2. Got it. You like the roof better? The roof is a better view, but I'm not going back up there because I fell down. And now I'm sitting. Oh, man. Do. Damn, wrong way. That way. Gotta go. Oh, just the roof without me up there. I see. Well, there you go. Both are good games. Oh, it's fine. Oh man, I'm excited for trying a new game out though. It's been a while since I've really played like a retro game that I am not familiar with. I played so many retro games because I'm old as shit that that it's exciting when you get connected to a game that you don't know that well and you get a chance to play it. So I'm hoping to do that on stream because it'll be like an authentic playthrough. And I think for a lot of people, at least I don't know if you all feel this way. For me, when I watch someone play a game who's never played it before, I think it's really interesting because often it feels like in some ways I'm getting that same experience of going through the game for the first time, which is, you can never play a game the first time again. Once you've played it, you know the secrets, you know the tricks, you know the story. That first playthrough is precious, but watching someone else do a first playthrough can often be a similar experience. At least I think. Love to watch you play Crash for sure. Yeah. It's kind of like platformer style, right? Like similar to Banjo-Kazooie. The focus. It's so good. Bum, bum. It is linear. Yes. Okay. Your brother has a talent for forgetting entire games. What? How do you forget them all? Biggest problem is I inevitably want to help in watching someone play a game I like. That's okay, because I'm super down with... when we're playing games, I always label one of my tags backseating allowed. I'm very pro backseating. I think it's fun. Because it reminds me... I've talked about this on stream before. It reminds me of couch co-op. And for folks who know what I'm talking about, when you're sitting there playing with someone and you're like messing up and they're like, hey, try this, man. Or like, here, give me the controller. Let me show you. And now you try. And you just pass the controller back and forth. Like the backseating, as long as you're not being like a total asshole about it, right? It reminds me of like couch co-op. The good times. The good times. Up, up. Tyler, the lick is so good. Wah, 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 wah. What are you doing? Oh, I was playing with the focus. See how I'm actually out of focus when I hold my hand up? I don't usually use the focus feature, but it's pretty good. Daz, welcome in. Yeah, Daz, I'm so bored at work. You're a mind saver. Ah. Here to save the minds of every... We're just talking about retro games, and I fell in the water earlier, dropped my drink. Honestly, there's been good conversation tonight, but from a technical perspective, it's been a really unfortunate stream. I have messed a lot of things up. He gets to experience them twice. He forgets so much. There's no way he forgets them that much. So he remembers nothing about the game. Lunar? First RPG? I don't know Lunar either, to be honest with you. Do people not understand what couch co-op is? Well, Joe, I think that couch co-op is becoming less and less popular and less well known. Because instead of like inviting a friend over and playing games at your house, people are just like, "Oh, just catch me online. Like, we'll hop in Discord," right? I don't think couch co-op is as popular and widespread as it was. I know that LAN parties are not as popular as they were. I used to love a good LAN party. Those were the days. I guess I should get closer. Ah! I can't. Never mind. These invisible. That's unfortunate. Well, times change, you know. What was normal and for one generation changes entirely for another. So it's the way of life. We're just getting old. We're old. You better jump on the last train. This guy is so good. I'm so pleased y'all have let me do the James Darren Chris Ray night here. I need to figure out. Actually, y'all may have some ideas as well. I need to figure out another fun sort of not just talking. I know there was talk of doing another tier list at some point. We might stop by the tier list world sometime again in February. We've got the game show coming up. That'll be a little bit different. But I need to I need to put some thought into like the VR chat worlds and find ones that I think would be fun to stream out of. We've talked about having a wizard battle on stream. I think that could be fun. It would have to be done in a very certain way. The problem is that the more people I involve in a stream, though, the harder it is to focus on like just chat and talking to you all, which is something that I really enjoy about the Tuesday Talks. And so striking that balance between the conversation with you, but also talking to the people that are here and present for the stream, right? That's tricky. You can really see that when Stream Team shows up, because I'm not as chatty with everybody. I fall much further behind on chat. Yeah. So trying to find that balance is tricky. Technology is quickly making us less connected. Mm-hmm. We're more connected from a technological lens. Yes, we're more connected than we've ever been. Arguably less connected interpersonally. Yeah, it is interesting. We were talking earlier about my music and CDs and stuff, and it's part of why I've been taking a step back from like streaming services. I'm not on Discord as often as I used to be. I'm not in VR chat as often as I used to be. You know, I've cut back my stream schedule. I actually spend a lot more time I like doing simple things. I've pulled out old like retro handhelds. I've been working on my book collection again. I have been trying to spend a lot more time socializing with folks like just here around me in my immediate vicinity, and trying to disconnect a little from all the craziness of just constantly being online, you know? You and your brother do couch co-op whenever he's there? Hell yeah. Glad to hear that, Nirvana. Don't ever let go of that. It's so much fun. Escape rooms? I could, but if they're horror-based, no. Philosophical spiral? No! That's what we do on Tuesday Talks. We just, you know, we follow the conversation. We go where the night may lead us. Local co-op? Maybe. That might make more sense to folks, Des. High on Life 2? What is that? Tyler, I'm not familiar with that either. It is interesting, though, Wojo, like you're saying, because, like, it's not a it's not a rejection of technology. Right, I'm not gonna do that, but it is like I guess being mindful about how much I rely on it, how much I depend on it. So another change I made recently, I used to wear like a smartwatch, and it would go off, and I always had it on vibrate, but all the time it was buzz, you know, and it'd be like Discord friend, and I'm happy to hear from them. Buzz, calendar notification. Okay, well that's cool. Buzz, reminder about, you know, you got these chores. Buzz, work text. Buzz, phone call from parents. And there's no one thing in there where I'm like, But just that constantly getting pinged with notifications. Like, what the hell? And so it makes you feel like you never have like a moment to sit down and breathe because your watch is gonna buzz and there's some other crap you got to deal with. And for context, my work is very connected to my like cell phone and stuff, so it was, yeah. So I recently went back to just a simple watch that just tells me the time, and I found that I'm much happier because I go set my phone down and leave, and it's not. I mean, I just come back to missed calls and stuff, and I'm like, okay, I'll just call them back when I get the chance. And you know what? Does that mean I miss some things sometimes? Sure, it does. But I think I'm being more present with the people around me, like in the moment. I think I was missing more in the moment originally and missing less on my phone. Now I've flipped it. Right? I'm missing less here in the moment and I'm missing stuff on my phone. It's a trade-off, but yeah. How's that going for you? I'm enjoying it, Konata. It is nice to disconnect a little bit. If I'm going on the spiral, I'm taking you with me. Yep. Mm-hmm. You got too many notifications? Yeah, I did, but that's because work's tied into it, so. Got to recenter? Yep. Smartwatches. So I enjoyed it at first. I won't lie. I enjoyed like pushing my calendar and stuff to my wrist. Like I'm like, oh yeah, I've got a meeting in like half an hour. I need to start heading in that direction. But yeah, it turned into anxiety, Des. So I agree with what you say there. Bought a used watch. A friend's gonna tear it apart and rebuild it in your Sona's colors. What? So you're gonna have a custom watch that reflects your Sona's colors. That's badass. Yeah, Konata, I wish I could fully turn it all off. I think next job, this job, it's just not possible. Like part of my job even involves like own call time, you know, so you just have to respond to that sort of work. So man, sitting down by the little, well, y'all can hold on. Sitting down by the little fire here and us just chatting it up. Mm-hmm. There's been a tonal shift, you know? When we were on the roof, we were like, ah. And now we're more like, ah. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. You know. Gemstone watch face that are Sona's colors. Think it'll look amazing. Yeah. Send me a photo if you feel like it when it's done. I'd love to see it. That sounds pretty badass, actually. All right, everyone, don't panic. I'm gonna disappear for a minute. I said don't panic. We're hopping worlds. I got the tier land on my mind. I do know Rick and Morty. Everyone panic! Panic, I say, panic. Whoa, big jump. Whee! Whee! The breaking point. Whoa. Oh my god! Juno, are you still here? Okay. I'm gonna have to stand up. Alright, stand by. There's gonna be some camera movement again. La 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 la. All right. If I pull this around this direction and put this over here. Sorry, these are the overlays that you all can't see, but allow me to see you. They're very important. Hi. All right. So, what we're going to do instead, pin 1 is going to be somewhere ridiculous. Perfect. That's exactly what I want. So, we're going to reset pin 1, default. Hi, again. We're going to flip the camera. Not that way, though. We're going to flip it. Oh my god, not that way. Oh! Remember, not a real streamer. Alright. What? It faces me no matter what? Okay. Oh, you know why? I'm dumb. That's why. Alright. Here's our big tier land. This is the big shot. Big shot. So, let's see. We're going to lock it to the world. Stand by. Stand by, I said. Lock it to the world. So then I can move in front of it. You can see how short I am. Hi. Whee. Perfect. So that's pin 1. I got to put this in my head. Pin 2 is going to be back in my face, I think. So if I flip this back around, yes. 1, 2. This should be fine. I think we're good to go now. All right. We set it up. We're feeling good. I love this world. Do you actually? I can't tell if you're being sarcastic. Along the lines of notifications and anxiety, when I visit Japan, I detox from all news. Since coming home, I've stayed detoxed. Yep, news is terrible. It's always bad. It's designed to keep you hooked by just increasingly putting terrible things up there. So, all right, we're gonna do animated cats. All right, people. We're going to rank animated cats. We have 23. Remember, the tier ranking system, S, A, B, C, D, F. Okay? On the scale, B to C is going to be your average, right? That's your average cat. Remember this. This is important. We can't just put them all in S. Not all cats are S. All right? Okay, everyone stand by. Okay, first of all, I don't remember this cat's name, which is why I was asking if Juno's here. Lost may also know, because Lost knows some cats. Which cat is this, and where do we rank them? Oh, Hudson, how you doing? Welcome in. Tierland Part 2? Yeah. Yeah, I gotta teach you what a tier list is. Because I see people do them, and they're like S, 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 S. You know what? Cats is too... This is too... We can't start with cats. Hold on. Let's start with something easier. We'll come back to cats. I want something easy. Easy. Nope. No peeking. We'll come back to that. Emoticons. This is the one. This is the opener. For sure. We're doing emoticons. All right. Sad face. What are we thinking? Where are we ranking it? We're doing emoticons. How about chairs after? Maybe. We'll see. It depends on how many's on the list. F? Sad face is F. S, S, S. I think the 3 S's more than cancel out the F. Is that where we're going? Apparently no one agrees. Yeah, Konata, you, I think you lost out there. I think we're, boom, full S tier. All right. How about this face? What do we think? This is like the the T with the line, like, you know? I don't know what all these mean, so I'm gonna make sounds that I think represent them. What have we got here? A, B, C. So that's averaging us to a B right now. Chris Ray's calling all of you beautiful. B, B plus. Okay, it looks like we're comfortably sitting in the B range on this one, all right? B it is. Okay, everyone. A classic. The smiley face. What do we think? Look, what an all-time... How many times in your life have you sent the smiley? You know what I mean? Think about this. This is peak emoticon. It gets no better other than the capital D colon. I'm seeing A's. I'm agreeing with the A's on this one, y'all. C minus. What do you mean? It's the smile. It's so happy. I don't know, Wodra. I think the A's are carrying on the smiley face. A, yeah. It's true, but we'll see. We can always make adjustments if we need to, but I think the A's carried this time. Okay, how about sideways line. You know, if you send that to a friend, everyone knows what this means, right? It means they said something and you 100% don't agree with it, but you don't want to be a dick. So you're like, Yep. What are we getting here? We got an S, a C, and a B. That's averaging us to like somewhere between A and B. S? So it's going to pull us S, C. Okay. The dots is eyes? You see this as a bruh face? Bruh. Okay. I think we're comfortably... Y'all have feelings about this one. I think we've averaged out into the A category, though. All right. Okay, they're going to get a little more creative now. What about this face? The, huh? What do we think? F. F? We are very split on these, y'all. Konada says F. Wodro says cute with an A. Lost says S. Hudson's coming in with a B. Oh my god, this mental math. S and F cancel, so we're in BC range. Okay. A brings us to the B. S kind of B. All right, I think this is going to sit in B. This is a B. We have decided. Chat has spoken. Okay. Where's Ari when you need him? Oh, whoa. Not to be confused with Uwu. This is the Owo. Everyone knows it. Everyone loves it. Where do we rank it? Oh my god. Thank you so much for the Uwu, but this is the Owo, not the Uwu. Has the album come full circle? Yes, it has. Y'all, thank you so much for the Chris Ray indulgence. That was a lot of fun. All right, let's just pop over to the stream. There we go. We'll listen to this now. That way I don't have to worry about it anymore. Okay. S, sorry, typo, double S. C, B, S, S, S. I think S's are going to carry this one. There's too many S's. They've overpowered. All right, everyone stand by. I love Ventura Highway too. What do we got here? Face. What do we think about face? Where do we rank this one? This one's not my favorite. I'm not gonna lie. This there's like groupthink And then I feel like Wojo's always on the opposite side of. It was like F, D, D, and then Wojo's like A, which we take into account. It might save it from F. Okay, Iconic saying B. Okay, so the F and the A are gonna average out to a C, right? Because boom, F and A, C's in the middle. The two D's bring it down. Iconic's B might... Okay, the F... Okay. It sits in D then, with Stepan's F. It would have been a D, but you expressed it out loud and it changed my mind. Alright, well this is the face I'm making because of that response. So what do we think? XD. Konata, if you don't give this the triple S, there it is. I knew it. I was gonna say, if you don't give this the triple S, I know your votes are all bullshit. Oh, is this RAR XD? S's. I think S's are gonna carry this one. We won't even wait too much. S tier. Boom. Aw. How about this little guy? You know the look. You've all made this look before. When someone's like, hey, that haircut looks great. And you literally make this fit. You're like, ooh. You know this look. ABC. That averages us to a B currently. I don't know. This one's kind of cute. How you gonna call the U cute and the V not? Oh wait, no, you said both were cute. Okay, Wojo's still there. That's the gremlin smile? Yeah. That C brings it down to a C, I think. Any final votes? A. That brings it back to the B. I think we've averaged to the B. Boom. The best part of this is the on the fly averaging that I do. Now, how about the sad V, y'all? The sad V. This one's bad. All right, F and A average to C on the spot. Polar opposites. Average it out to a C. Anyone else? Konata. We already voted on that one, Konata. I think we've arrived at the C. Another vote. Okay. S just to be a rebel. C. I think that S might save it. Just being a rebel puts it in B, I think. It is a proper pout. No, you're right about that. Okay, now how about this little smirk? If this helps you all at all, I think I can do this face. Are you ready? I think I can do this to help you visualize it. Stand by. Yeah. What do we think? He made it worse. He always makes it worse. Ban daspra, fine. F. Wow, you got universal F. Holy crap. What? Who? What? Why? Hudson, how could you? How could you? All right, look. This is my face after you all. This is me now. Whew. This is a roller coaster trying to average y'all's answers out. I need someone to like program a chat bot that'll scrape it and just put out the average for me. All right, D, A, B, B. D and A would be a B to C. Double B's are going to pull us to the B. The C, D, A to B. Okay. Wait, D, A. Wait. D, A. It would have brought us to the B to C range. Then we had the double B's. Yep. Then the C would pull it back to the B to C. I think we're in the low B here, but I think the B's carry it. Alphabet math is hard. Okay? We got a lot of B's here. This is what happens when you average out responses. Alright, look. What about this little guy? This little guy is just trying to have a good day. He's not here to be judged. He's not here to be made fun of. He's just here to make you happy. Look at that face. Look at it. He's just like, hey, I see you. I like what you're bringing to the table. Check him out. He's this little smile. Just a little guy. This is peak A. A. Okay, we got triple A, D, and C. So I think that's going to pull it to B. Again. Oh, the S coming in. That S may have brought it to the A. I think this hits A because of Iconic's S vote there. Yep. There it lives. Okay, everyone. You know. I'm not going to act it out. Because I'm on Twitch. Fill in the blank. Alright. Exactly. Alright. A, S, A minus, A. Looks like we're going A with this. Okay. We're getting some A's on the board. Hey. Konata, were you predicting the future? So previously we had oh, and now uwu arrives. Where do we put the uwu? Note that this is the lowercase uwu, by the way. Lowercase uwu here. A, S, triple S, A plus. Yes. Thank you. Yes. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yep. All right. We're going S with this one for sure. My face when y'all hit uwu. This is what daspra IRL looks like when I have to hear my own voice uwu at me. What do we think? Where are we ranking? Okay, I see an S. I see an A. Also S. Wow. All right. S, S, A. I think the S's are going to carry this one. Man. Zoom. All right, there's only 14 left, and we're going to open it up with C face. C face. How are we voting here? Konata giving it the solid A. Wojo giving it the solid A. Just hands down. A's out the gate. Lost giving it the A. Yeah, Lost. I was going to say, you better vote this high for you. Oh! I grabbed it by accident. You use this a lot. We're getting to the good ones now, are we? It tells you where it wants to be, so that's a C from Steppen. Alright, triple A plus a C. I think that's still low A at this point. I don't think the C can't... The S definitely pulls it back into the A. I think this one lives in A now. We seem to be very pro emoticon overall. What the hell is this? Oh, okay. So the previous one was capital O. This one's little o. Little o. You know, for those with smaller needs, little o. Where are we putting it? Woo! Shoes and I'm ready for the weekend. You all put capital O as an A. It received the ranking of an A. So we got S, B, C. All right. Oh, sorry. Iconic S was for the previous one. Sorry. We got B, C, B because of the hand gesture. This one's B. B. Okay, I think B's carry this one. Let's go, B. Let's go. All right. Look, we're making progress. But you know what? Sometimes we got to slow down and have sad face. So we had sad little c. This is sad capital C. Just to keep this clear. You all gave sad little c S tier. It was our first S tier. What do we think about sad capital C? D, B, not as cute. All right, that brings us to a C so far. Lost doubles down on the C. So we're still comfortably sitting in C. Anyone else? Any thoughts? Capital C, sad face. Looks off center? Yeah, because capital C. C, 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 C. Looks like C's are carrying. Is that our first C? Oh my god, our first C. I knew we would find one. You know, I believed in us so much, I give you a little winky face. Imagine me winking now. Here, I'll cover my eye as a wink. There you go. Alright, what do we got? What are we thinking? Sorry I'm late. No worry, Jesus. Some jackass shot me in the stomach and I had to go to the hospital. Currently, I'm still in the hospital. And my goat of a nurse let me have my... What? Are you actually serious? Did you get shot? What were you... Where were you? What were you doing? S, triple S? I think S is going to carry this one then. And are you well? Should you be on your phone? You were working. You were working and you got... You were working at Pizza Hut and you got shot. What? Well, I hope you're okay. If you're on a lot of pain meds and stuff, maybe have the nurse take your phone back away. Also, this face. I knew it. I knew you all. I fucking knew it. I saw this one. I knew it. Every one of you. Shot you through the window? So were you the target or were you just like collateral damage? Yes, it is. My face when the last face popped up. No. This is more me. What are we thinking here? No idea. Well, I'm glad you're okay. Do what the doctors say. Take care of yourself. S, A, also S, S, A, S. A, final shape, welcome in. Good to see you. We're ranking random emoticons on an S to F scale. And then we'll do some other rankings in a minute. This is our warm-up round. But we're finding that people have a lot of opinions about emoticons. S's and A's. It looks like S's. Oh! Hold on. A, S, S, A. Iconics B is going to cancel one of the S's out. A. Okay, there's still enough S's to carry it, I think. Oh, final shape also B. I think we're going... I think we've hit... I think there's enough that's not S for this to drop to A, y'all. I think this drops it to A. Boom. All right. Oh my God. Tongue out. I think this is capital P, tongue out. Capital P, tongue out. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? S-A. Y'all are so pro emoticon. This is my face. I think I might be able to blip. I can't remember. Am I able to? Yeah, it's this one. Does that help or make it worse? Let me know. B, D, B. Are we getting to the good stuff now? A, B, D, B, S, A. Okay, based on all of this, you all are calling this one a C. Gotta do quick math. All right. What is this? What is this? What is this? What are we booing? We're booing this emoticon, aren't we? Agreed. What is this? What is this? Looks like a tongue-tied Kermit the Frog. Oh my God. Thanks for the ooh, I appreciate it. Put more dots on the other end and it's just some smooches? Maybe, but they're not there. This is the smooches without the ooches. D. I was booing the C. No, that's where it went. I did the math. Kanata. You just earned your way into hell. I think I had the express ticket before that. B, B. All right. A. D. Double B. I think we're in low B territory in danger of C. I think it's going to sit low B. But I'm going to throw it C. I'm going to throw it back down to C. Because we got too many that are ranked high. It's supposed to be a bell curve, damn it. Not top. Here. This. What do we think? All right. My face when I rob a house and there's a naked grandma. Hey. Naked grandmas usually come with great deals of experience and wisdom. You should stop and ask them questions. Be like, hey, I'm working on my taxes. What should I do? Then get the hell out of their house. All right. I'm just saying. They have wisdom. All right. A, S relatable, A. I think the A's carry this one. All right. Boom. What a top-heavy emoticon. You know what? My face at your ranking. Everyone knows this. When you're typing to someone and they send this, when they send this one, oof, that's not good. It's in S already? Is it? No. No, we don't have we don't have sad parenthesis anywhere up here. We have sad C. We have sad lowercase c up there. We do not have sad parenthesis anywhere. C, S, C, D. What? What? All right, I'm okay. My face when hearing this song. Right, Linkin Park. Oh, my heart. S for functional, C for bad. That's kind of what I'm getting at. This one, like if you're sending someone a serious message and they send this back, buckle up. You're about to have a talk. You know what I'm saying? S. All right, hold on. D, B. Okay, C, D. I think we've averaged to a C based on my quick mental math of y'all's stuff here. And colon capital D, everyone's favorite happy little face. For sure, F plus. All right, let's see. S. So the S and the F can, one S and one F can cancel each other out. Boom, they're just obliterated votes. S, 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 S. Yeah, that carries. Even taking into account the mega F you just dropped, the S's carry this one, hands down. What? 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 SAA. So far we're averaged out to, we round up in this game, so we're averaged out to an S currently. Let's just freak the fuck out. Yeah, been there. God damn you, Mr. Crocker. The mega F had no effect on me. I bring it to a B. Wow. Wow, I always bring it down, don't I? I make them worse. All right. We've averaged out. Oops, sorry. We've averaged to an A with your votes. Well done. Well done, friends. How about this? Don't ask me to emulate this one, because I don't know how. I don't know what this is. I don't know what the hell this is. F, F, F. That's the only correct vote. In fact, regardless if you feel differently, this one's F. Streamer privilege. If you send me this fucking face, I just want you to know that IRL, I'm looking at our DMs and considering not responding. All right. Oh, this little guy. This little happy guy. Look at this. This little happy guy. Also, this song is an A? Damn right. This song might be S. Great song. Little happy guy. We're pretty low on this one. All right, step. Das chairs now, please. We're almost through. We gotta rank this one. I'm gonna hit 15 of the. You damn right I am. I'm gonna be like. Rrr. Average brings us to a C on that one. And there you go, folks. Let's see. Let me turn on flying camera. Give me a second. On the right. Woo. Oh, I got behavior to looking at me. We don't need that. All right, here is your ranking. Starting with the S tier. Check it out. Check it out. Look at you all. Damn, damn, damn. Y'all did all right. Y'all did all right. Back, sorry, my friend called. No worries. What are we doing? We're ranking emoticons, but we just wrapped that up, and there's been a request for chairs that I think I think we're gonna focus on chairs next. Chairs. So, actually, let me lock you all back over there for a second, so you don't have all the radical movement. Chair. How many's in chairs? Chair. There's 55. 55 chairs. All right, speed run. This chair. Where are we ranking? How are we feeling? Check it out. Look, notice arm support, two-tone color. However, very clearly, the legs of an office chair and the arms of an office chair tacked on a kitchen chair. Please also notice that this dowel is missing. Missing, yep, So what? D's, vibes, C. So you're giving it a C for vibes. All right, I think the D's, the D's carry, you know what I'm saying? So the D's are going to carry this one. Boom. What a good song. All right. Stand by, all right? This one's no joke. You may have seen some of those like Caterpillar machineries, right? Like the bucket trucks and all that. Same vibe. You got your treads so you can be on the go. A simple chair, easy to clean, so that no matter where you find yourself as you're on the go, you can clean up whatever mess you run into. What are we thinking? Holy S? This is an airport chair on the go. All right, an S. We got two S's. D, C. I think we've averaged to a B. That's insane. Looks like it sucks to use. I definitely think we've averaged to a B on that one, y'all. It does. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right. This one. Okay, this is a funny category. I'll allow it. This is good. As you can see here, these are custom. These are form fit to your cheeks. So yeah, this chair is caked up. You gotta be you can see your whole back would be, so it'll take a little longer to get these made. These are each custom made to your individual needs. Once you have it made, you need to kind of keep the same diet, same level of activity. You can't really shift too far in either direction. You need, because keep in mind the negatives here, but this is your chair. A, B, C, S, or hard. All right. I think we've averaged to an A with all these last minute S's coming in, y'all. What the hell? Y'all, we averaged to an A there. I say either an S or an F. No middle ground whatsoever. How do you go from reviewing ceiling fans to chairs on... Wait, how do you feel to go from reviewing ceiling fans to chairs on... I mean, I think in some ways we're the most qualified group of people to do this. And I want you to look at this chair. And I want you all to remember that sometimes in life we go through struggles, but it doesn't mean that we're not good at what we're trying to do. We might have an off day from time to time, but we can still be a chair with a little TLC, all right? Look at the upholstery. Look at the artwork. This thing has potential. It just needs someone. Do you know what I mean? It needs someone. B for trying. Thank you. It would be easy to shit on this chair, right? I didn't say sit. I said shit. It would be easy to shit all over it. But no, we're gonna build it up. I love the story. Brings me home. All right, I'm bringing you all around. Little narrations getting us there. I like the way you all think. C, okay. B, C, S. So we got two S's. Okay, well the C's are... We got two S's and two C's, which is going to bring us to between A and B, and then Hudson's B is going to solidify it. Okay, despite my efforts, I think the best we've done here is a B. Oh yeah, especially with that last C. Okay. Well, we kept it out of trash tier. So sometimes you want your chair to fit into a natural environment. And that's where this very special pedal chair comes from. It's actually inspired off of a ridiculous piece of furniture on Animal Crossing. And someone said, you know what? That would look good in my garden. And so they... That's all I got. Cast your votes. Just cast. Just cast your votes. I did my best. I don't know what yeah. I don't know, y'all. Depends on the material. C, I'm indecisive. That's fair. I think it would feel like a tongue. D. A B attracting chair. Alright, looks like we've settled in the C range on this one as well. Based on the... Because I see a D, but I see A, B, unless I'm Randy. Alright. Looks like we've hit C again. I say again, that's our first C, I think. Okay. It does look like it would be potentially comfortable. Alright, everyone. I want you to hear me out. I want you to give this chair a fighting chance. Because all you have to do is, if you look closely, this table is adjustable. You can adjust this table down to the chair height, and this setup works. You don't have to cut anything. Chair 1 is 4. It's my chair now. What do you mean 4? Also, they're playing that game that you like. Everyone, it's that game that you like. So, you know. It is a small bunny chair, for sure. D, F, perfect for daspra. S, so the S and the F essentially cancel, right? Or they pull us into the middle, but the D's gonna, so that puts us at C. C vote, vibes are good, but D, so we're teetering C, D. Iconics F is gonna bring it down. We're in the D category now. All right. D for daspra. All right. Sometimes you just really want a piece of furniture that's a conversation starter at your house. And, you know, I don't know what you all think. Clearly you'll have a chance to vote. But, I mean, wow. Wow. Yeah, we'll ignore. Just look at the chair. We're not voting on memes. Just look at the chair. A for Adidas. All right. Reminds me of one of my best friends. Okay. Let's see. What do we got here? We got an S. We got 2 S's. A, B, some C's. It looks like we're sitting comfortably. I think we're sitting comfortably in the B category with this one, y'all. I'm going to be real. We got so many more chairs to get through, people. If you've ever thought, wow, that unicycle looks interesting, but I'm too lazy to cycle, I want to present this chair as a possibility. You would... What do you mean? Max balance, exactly. Or at the beginning of stream, we were talking about if you had the choice, if you could have a tail or if you could have like ears and horns, what would you have? This is the chair for everyone who said they wanted a tail. All right, I have just not sold anyone on this. All right. You know, I'm trying to help these chairs. Some of them be struggling, y'all. I want you to hear me out. Some days get really cold, and you want the warmth of a radiator on your tush. It may not sit comfortably, but wow, your ass would be on fire. Sometimes you need a hero. No, Daz. It was either tail or horns and ears. Tail, Horns and ears. The horns and ears had to be tied together. This looks awful. Agreed. F, F. Not that cold where you are. A D. Okay, okay, skunk. Thank you, thank you. F and less in Antarctica than in... Alright, so I think despite my efforts, this is going to be an F as well. You know, y'all are tough on these chairs. My tush is on a warm radiator right now. How is it? It's low-key fire, but it's 10 degrees outside. Oh, Lord. Would I have 4 ears? That question was never exactly answered and made clear to me. But I can give you a hand if you want. Yes, you could grab things with the tail. And it can help you with balance. We even debated if it could be a weapon or not. Would I have 3 hands? Potentially. The pun drags it down to a D. I did my best, Steppin'. Come on. A, B, and then the D in there. So we're kind of comfortably sitting in a B category. Des, we said yes. We said you could hear better and therefore stealth better because you'd be more aware of things around you. Based on votes, we're going B for old handy here. B for handy. What the hell is that? All right. I just I'm going to skip the obvious jokes. And I'm just going to say that sometimes you have company over and you need a place to sit for a lot of people. Sometimes you don't want to look at the person you're sitting with, but you know, what a great bench, right? Different directions, different dividers, cup holders. You can do like the arm on the back of the chair sort of situation. This looks comfortable. This looks comfortable, right? Right. That sits pretty easily there. I didn't have to do a lot of work on that one. All right, this is special. This is a chair built by me. All right, you send me the chair kit, I build it for you and send it back. So and I will engrave my signature on the bottom. Not sure what part of the chair is the bottom, but clearly I'll send it to you. Oh. Me when I get IKEA furniture? Yeah, uh-huh. You're the bottom? Nah, you gotta find the bottom up here. A for not reading the instructions. Did you say it looks like Wojo? That's wild. That's wild. All right, what are we doing here? What are we doing? What are we doing? We got D, S, S, A. I think we're in A. We haven't found an S chair yet. Hopefully Jesus will help us find one, though. Any thoughts on this chair? I want to point out there's a wider area to sit here, so you could potentially sit comfortably with 2 folks in the lap of Christ. That might be. I mean, it could be comfortable. You could put a pillow here to pad this out a little. You know what I'm saying? All right. Well. All right. All right. Let's just vote before I get in trouble for anything else. D, because you literally riding as D. All right. B because of the comedy. All right. C. Okay, a couple of C's. Alt F. All right. I think this sits in D. I think this is yeah. I do like that the D category is blue. You know. Sheer audacity of it. S. That S I think pivots it to a C, y'all. Now, sometimes in life, you have small children, and you don't always have the luxury. Like sometimes you don't realize that you're pregnant. You don't have the luxury of like going and getting the newest of a high chair, or you know. And when they just pop out unexpectedly, you know what you do? You get you a nice surface, sand it out real smooth, lash it to a chair, simple table chair, and call it a high chair. B for crafting it. Thank you. All A, yes, exactly. B, yes. S for small child or okay. Oh, all right. This chair has history. A. All right. Yeah, it happens. There's a whole show about it. Didn't know I think it was like didn't know I was pregnant. They just pop out sometimes. All right. S and D are gonna kind of pull us to the B range. Several B. I think this sits in B. I had the same reaction, Des. I had the same. Final Shape gave it an F. I think that pulls it. How many B's did I have? No, not enough. Daspra, did you ever think you'd be Ananachi on VR chat reviewing chairs? You know, I wasn't sure, but my parents always told me to never give up on my dreams. And that's why I installed this turbo toilet with gaming backrest. It also, in an emergency, you can actually, this is actually a button at the end of the toilet paper roll holder. You can press this, and seatbelts will actually come around and secure you automatically in the event of a cataclysmic level evacuation. So, I present to you all. I present to you all a real disaster. All right. F. F for hygiene. B. Okay, Des, you said practical vote gets your S. Hygiene gets your F. Yeah, this would be a good crap. You could fall asleep on this thing. G. G for gamer. Is that what we're doing here? This has really gotten some mixed reviews, y'all. All right, we got several Fs. F, 3 Fs. I see 2 S's. We're D at best. I think this sits in D now. It's really hard to average it out when y'all are on extremes. We need consensus. You know, next time you're at the grocery store and you're like, wow, it would be funny if I take my friends and we immaturely get in the shopping cart and ride around. Instead of doing that with a shopping cart, bring a shopping chair. Bring this instead. It's designed to be a seat. You can just push them around. They can grab the shit they want. They can get one of those little carry baskets, right? And then you just push them through the store. This is perfect. It also doubles as a wheelchair in a crunch. Nah. B for mobility. Thanks, Hudson. Would hurt arms. D. True. It would. D. Lost is going to A. Lost is the comedy. Nope. F. All right. You enjoy the esoteric chair rating stream. Well, hey, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Ingenuity? It is here. It's here for sure. F, D. I don't think this pulls out of, I think this sits in D as well. Oh. Skunk, you know that one we would be like, and the whole thing would tip. You're right. There's enough to pull it to keep it out of F, but not beyond D. Speaking of D, how many of you have been to Mickey D's? Because this chair is mighty excited for you to take a seat, and you're about to have a happy meal. Anyone? What are we thinking? And let me tell you something. As someone who uses them occasionally, McDonald's high chairs are usually the most sturdy. They look too happy. It's because, oh Jesus, I didn't mean to grab it. Here, just take a good look. God. Bring back the old McDonald's chair? What do you mean? These are great. Would eat my child. Quite fond of child. F. So you're saying you don't like the 4 chairs. All right. F, F, F. I kind of gave it a B of note. Skunk gave it a D. All right. It looks predatory. Okay. All right. All right. I don't think it made it out of D either, y'all. For those of us who are still working on the perfect set of buns, right? I present to you the perpetual workout chair. It is on you to sit and to hold like the squat position for your legs and thighs. And also, if you accidentally contact the chair, not only is the seat gone, but the screws are still popped up, right? So you get that little poke and surprise. So you gotta hold that squat, hold that position. Consider this an exercise chair. Don't think of how uncomfortable it would be. Think of the glutes you would have when you were done using it. Think of it. F, F, F. Something seems to be missing. No, it's just on the ground. Would get me standing more. See? F, the pain. Okay, well, I tried. I think it's the first time you all agreed on something. What the hell? Gun chair. I'm not going to spend too much time on it because it feels weird. Gun chair. What do we think? It's a well-armed chair. A much better joke. Well done, Hudson. Average American chair. Yep. What the fuck, D? Yep. Agreed. B. All right. It is very America-coded. Needs more armrest. Yeah, it's kind of sad there, isn't it? A little stocky. I need a license. Yeah, you would. Don't have to worry about a concealed carry with this bad boy, though. I think the D's carry this one. The D's. This is the opposite of our emoticon ranking. All right. You know, we've all been in tough spots in life when it comes to bills and stuff. And sometimes you just got to turn plumbing off for a while. And that's where I like to propose this chair. All right. It's an open air concept toilet. No flush required. You just make sure you sand off the edges there a bit. Have a little, complimentary toilet paper roll holder right here for you. All right. Ready to go. And it goes directly into a sewage system. You just pop the manhole cover off, do what you gotta do, put it back. No flush, no fuss, no mess. This is great. What do we think? Practical, yes. B, but if the toilet is broken, could use. B, but if the toilet is broken, this becomes S. By the A, C, B, because I know broke. Same, been there. B for efficiency. Okay. What if you fell in the hole? Well, that'd be kind of shitty, wouldn't it? What did I come back to? Green King, we're ranking chairs. S to F. What do you think? D, A, C, B, B, C, S from Des. Boom. D if the paper is not two-ply. Look, do you think I made of money? I'm sitting outside shitting in public over a hole in the ground. You think I got two-ply money? What in the world? The danger would... it would really get everything going. How's it going, Faye? Welcome in. We're ranking chairs. This one just happens to be a toilet chair. If you're just pop it in S to F tier, we kind of average it to the best of our ability and go. It looks like this one probably sits comfortably in the C range based on what you all have said. So, you know, with the advent of standing desk, a lot of people have been looking for a solution where they can still wheel about their office space, but stand with the desk, right? So this has been created as a solution to that. They're kind of like skates, but office appropriate. So you can wear them at work, right? Thanks for the Nirvana. How are you doing? I'm doing great, Faye. How are you? It's been a good day. I cooked some pulled pork barbecue earlier. Got to hang out with some friends, play some games. Of course, stream's going well. We've gone to ridiculous, funny hours where we talk about these absurd photos. But I hope you're doing well. There's some weird skates. I think they work. Office skates. Office skates. I don't know whose idea it was. It was someone who wants to fall and get hurt. A for ingenuity. C, A, F, A. Okay, there's a lot of A's in here. There are some F's, though. S, all right. I think there's enough at the upper end that this makes it to A, y'all. I didn't see a lot of counter. There is one F, so that counters an S. S tier? F tier. Okay, so the S's and F's are... Y'all, I think the A's carry this one. We've gone A tier. Note that we don't have an S tier chair yet, but nothing says S tier chair like something that's been handcrafted, all right? Someone who knows how to work wood. You know, it might be a little knotty in places. You might splinter your cheek a little bit. But you know it's going to stand up to the test of time. You know it's going to be there for you when you get to your cabin. You might have to varnish it every season, but you know what? You made it yourself. And that's pretty good. That's pretty damn good. So, make it D tier the more I look at it. These chairs have that effect. Log cabin chair, absolutely. A, S, S, A, B for hardness. S or else gnomes. We don't want any trouble with them. Uncomfortable but love the vibes. You know, just a single butt cushion right here would go a long way on that. Chair of, this is a chair of kings. S, okay. I think S is this might be our first S. What kind of chair is this? It's like a log cabin chair, handcrafted, made with love, made with skill. All right, folks, enough S's. We call it our first S. Well done, well done. Only 33 chairs remaining. By the way, if that last chair made you uncomfortable and you were concerned about your children's well-being, may I present an alternate idea that was, shot out by R&D. I told them that I didn't think this focus group, I didn't think y'all were ready for it, but they seem to think you have a sense of humor that it's a shot in the dark, but okay, a lot of F's there, a lot of F's. All right. Are we good? Oh, this is a dentist chair, isn't it? Oh, yeah, F, agree. The boo is entirely appropriate. Why are you A-ing this? This is terrible. Sorry, all the F's take this one. Oh, Iconic brought in even with the S and the A. I think the F's took this one, y'all. A lot of people have been asking, when is VR going to get to the point that it's like Sword Art online or whatever the hell that anime is. I don't remember. People are, where's my full dive? Where's my full dive? We're not there yet, but we can get you close to it, all right? With the right chair, the right monitor, good set of headphones, we can get you so focused on your gaming that you'll basically think that you're full dive VR at that point. You'll have nothing to worry about. Look at this. There's little cushions expertly placed out so that there's no one point of your body that's carrying too much weight. You know, the load is distributed evenly, if you will. Look at this, baby. Look at this, baby. Cable management built into the system so you don't even have to see the cables if you don't want. I'm telling you, this is the chair for you. Yes, this one's actually not so bad, yeah. It could be uncomfortable after a while, agreed. It is definitely, yeah, A, S, A. Can we get a Z tier? Wait, what would the Z tier be? I think the A's are carrying this one, though. Is Z, like, lower than F? A, boom. There's actually a crate for the unranked ones. There is, but I don't have the camera set up over there. I think it's better to commit, you know? If we're ranking them, we're going to rank them. Speaking of committing, nothing says commitment like the bond shared by two emperor penguins. Mate for life, I think. Defend the egg with their life, I think. You know, it's a penguin chair. I take it or leave it. Oh, it is a Furby chair, isn't it? Oh my god, it's a Furby chair. I hate it. I really hate it. Thoughts on the Furby chair? All right, SFF. So that pulls us down quite a bit. C, B. Okay. Nightmares F. All right. I think there's too many Fs. I think we've hit D with averaging. D. We have strong opinions about our chairs, people. You know, I keep pitching this idea of just putting a cushion in the wooden chair. And this is kind of what I've been trying to get to y'all at. Even though on the surface, this chair looks like it may be a little uncomfortable. With the addition of this fine cushion, right? Your tush would be ready for the pushing. You'd be fine. What do we think? How are we ranking this one? Looks fancy but uncomfortable. D. Okay. Well, that's fair. Looks like it belongs in a church? Yeah, it may. We don't say where we acquire we don't worry about where we acquire these things, all right? We're just here to talk about them, all right? Bartholomew, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome in. I hope you're enjoying this random chair rating. Could use it for firewood. That's being creative. This is a good one, yep. All right, what do we got? Let's do some, let's see, F, D, F, C, D. Okay. Have to take care of my farm. Where's your farm? Are we talking Stardew? Animal Crossing? Harvest Moon? Real life? What? Like a real farm? That's wild. That is really hard work, actually. What do you grow? What sort of... Also, in the meantime, while I'm figuring out what we're planting and what we're working on to... Or actually, what's in season right now? I guess, at least in most wintry areas, it's like prep time, right? Tilling everything back down, all that, plowing, etc., etc., etc. I don't know all of it. I know some of it. All right, this chair. I don't think the shoes are required, if that helps. Wheat, barley, and potatoes. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Also Eastern U.S. Yeah, a lot of stone. Also a lot of clay. At least in some parts. Difficult land. I also see a lot of like soybeans, cotton, tobacco, peanuts, stuff like that. Mostly a sheep farm. Oh, okay, okay. Damn. It's 3:30 in the morning. Are you getting ready for work? The chair be stepping. I like that. That's pretty good. A tier, B, chair's alive. B, if it could train like a dog. Train it to go like make a mess outside instead of like all your other chairs that pee on the floor. F? Why are we effing this? Work at 5? Is that to catch sunrise? That's a bit early for sunrise, isn't it? But morning chores, I assume. I don't know how folks on farms do it. Hard work. Mad respect. It's hard work. I don't think this survived. I think this sits in the C category, y'all. Based on averaging your votes, I think this chair became a C. Oh, God. Is that stream appropriate? Barely. All right, everyone. Oh, your farm has history? That's badass. Everyone, I would like to present a chair. As you can see, this chair is striking in many ways. Yep, you could use it in an anatomy class potentially. Yep. Vote so I can get it off the screen. F for forget about it. Muscular. Yep. It doesn't look like it would sit comfortable. S for my hesitation. All right. Enough Fs. Lost. You would vote S. What the hell? There is no C. You are correct. This is garbage. Streamer privilege. F tier. All right. During the colony days. So it would have been what, because what is it? Is 1776? Was that Declaration of Independence? It's been a minute since I brushed up on my U.S. history dates. So pre 1776 then. Damn. I imagine there's been a lot of crop rotation over the years to keep the soil functioning. Knock off Lightning McQueen. What would we do here? These chairs are scary. Yeah, they are. Start of the colony of Connecticut. Badass. Oh my god, that means it's really cold there too. Is this from a roller coaster? Well, I hate it. F. Enough. There's too many Fs. F's scary. F's scary, people. Now, you know, sometimes you live in a place where you don't have a lot of flat surfaces to sit on. People look at these chairs and think they're ridiculous, but I say they're innovative. Look at what they've done here. They've turned a space that normally would not be functional other than for just egress, and they've turned it into a hangout. Or maybe, hear me out. Don't judge yet. Hear me out. Maybe you live in a multi-story house. Maybe you get tired going halfway up the stairs. Why not put a chair halfway? So you can stop. You can stop and sit. Think about it. Maybe you're too embarrassed to commit to a chair lift. But a little rest halfway, that's not embarrassing. That's being smart. What if you get, all right. How have we done? A, S, it's clever. A, F, judging chairs, not location. Okay. F, I'm voting that because be a man and continue walking. Don't get tired. Keep walking. Oh, man. I really thought that the tired spiel would appeal to people, but it seems to have had the opposite effect. All right. A, S, A. All right. F, F, D. Okay, we've definitely averaged out to at least the middle here. I think we're erring a little on... Yeah, I think we're low C at the best. I think we're low C here. Ugh. Grows on the north side. Sometimes. Have you ever heard the old saying, like, man, he got a real wild hair up his ass? I don't know if any of you have ever heard this before, but now you know where the saying came from. F, no F, nope. Green King gave it a solid S. I don't know if your S is going to make a difference in the end. F, mold vibes. F, all right. I don't think it matters what anyone says at this point. I think the F's carry. But I do just want to say, that does look hard, doesn't it? I don't even want to say. All right, we'll drop that in F and just move right on. All right, earlier y'all were upset with the chair that was mostly human with like chair legs. So the R&D team has put together something a little different. All right, they've taken your feedback, they've considered it. We now have mostly chair with human arms and legs. You didn't like the anatomy chair. So how do we feel about this? This is kind of the opposite of the anatomy chair, right? We don't see, the musculars. There's just some, imagine for a moment, if you will, you're sitting comfortably in this chair, your leg is there, and this hand just comes over and gives your thigh a little pat. You've had a bad day, and it's just like pat, pat, pat. That's what this chair offers. Think about it. This is cosplay. This is chair cosplay, yeah. F, actual person. What? This looks great. What? I'm voting F because weird. That's horrifying. F. Over my dead body. Okay. Tough sell. I'm sorry. Well, I tried. Look, I can't help what the R&D team keeps giving me. I put the slides up. I talk to the focus group. We go from there. Okay? All right. We're not talking about those websites. This is Twitch. S comes with friend. Okay, well, there is enough. I mean, there's an S in there. I appreciate it. I appreciate folks, thinking, and we take all feedback here. We take all feedback. I feel like this one has set very comfortably in the F category, based on the votes. Spins round on and on. Only 23 chairs left to go. We're God, longest category I've ever done. Okay, so you didn't like the one that was like basically another person. What if it was humanoid features not tied to a person? So we got this well chiseled gold leg with like a heel, arm and hand kind of, sassily sashayed out, if you will. We're giving you options here. We just want to see what you think. Shiny S vibes, S. Okay, D, it's creepy. D. Nails on point, though. Agreed. There, I'm glad you noticed. There's actually nail polish. Red. Yep. Never over my dead body. No, absolutely not. We do have a lot of S's, though. So an S and an F will cancel out, but even so, that we still have additional S's. There are some D's. I think there's enough negative review that this is gonna have to drop out of S into A. But I don't think there's enough to pull it out of A. I think this sits A based on, my mental math here. By the way, we've only had one S tier chair. Do any of you like to eat while you sit? Anybody like to eat while they sit? Because if you do, Before you just shut this down, I want you to think about it. A purpose-driven chair. All right? You have your gaming chair. You have your pooping chair. You got your relaxing chair, right? Now you got your eating chair. Chef vibes. Restaurant piece. Seems logical. Yeah, no, look at this. Think about it for a minute. Before you shut it down, think about it. You're eating to do business. What if you spill a little something, right? You don't want a nice cushion or fabric. If you spill, this wipes off. This is easy to clean. This is perfect. Doesn't look centered. See? Yeah, it's a asymmetry piece. It's aesthetic. B. Okay. No armrest. So yeah, they get in the way. I don't know how you eat. When I got my knife and my fork out and I'm like cutting, I don't need an armrest in the way. Stolen from, no doubt. No, it's not. All right. A lot of mixed opinions here. I'm saying FS. All right. B, C, A. Okay. I think the B's kind of carried this one. No, it's actually harder to cut it when it hasn't been cooked at all. Blue. B's carry that one. That became a B tier. Oh. All right. So for a minute, I want you to work with me, all right? I want you to remember that we're judging the chair. The doll does come with the chair, though. But we're evaluating the chair. All right? Here. All right. All right. I want you to look. I don't know. I wouldn't vote for it. I would give it an F. I hate it. I can't even sell this one. Yeah, the Winnie the Pooh knockoff is quite disturbing. I can get you a little closer if you really want to appreciate it for a minute. Go. Yo, just relax. Don't do it. Burn. Yeah, I'm on team burn that hard creature. All right, best chair we've seen. D, the chair's good. Knock off. F for foolish. F. All right, I'm seeing a lot of F. Okay. I don't think. Sorry, Des. I don't think your S is going to be enough to pull us out here. I think the Fs have carried this vote. I'm also going to put a little streamer privilege on that. Before I show this chair, I am an American. So, for that member of the family who always picks up that last piece of cornbread, when everyone else has gone home and the leftovers. Anyway. Or, let's say that you can only afford one chair and gaming desk, but you got 2 PCs. We're going to think outside the box here. There's the obvious answer, but there's also think of the utility. Imagine, date night, movie, 1 chair, 2 butts. Think about it. Is the flag backwards or is it just... Okay, hold on. When you all look at Are letters... Oh, yeah, letters are correct for you all. So it's not a mirroring issue. It's actually... Okay. I was just making sure it wasn't like a camera mirror issue. Anyway. Double wide chair. Yep. Uh-huh. You want Pooh. All right. You can have the Pooh Bear Green King. S for freedom. America. Okay. F for the flag being backwards. All right. Even more. A, B, 2 PCs, slide the chair. It does. Needs more headrest. Does it? I think it's designed for one person. Would encourage me. Could you imagine? I'm sorry, I saw Des would encourage me to diet. Could you imagine if someone like just brought you this chair and was like, "Here, I thought of you." Like, oh god. All right. Based on our analysis of the focus group, it looks like we're pretty much middle of the road on this one. There were some strong opinions in both directions. We're dropping the C. Sometimes you need to be reminded of what a chair's for. And so we thought it would be a good idea to write, "Oh, please sit on me." It did have 2 sets of wheels. It was reinforced. "Oh, please sit on me." And then you all have had mixed reception to faces on the chairs, but we wanted to. This is a different take on it. Instead of the open mouth, this one's a little more closed. What do we think? It does come with friend. Yeah. Paralysis demon chair. Hell no. F. All right. Okay. You like your chair possessed. All right. A. A's and the F's are okay. F. Okay. I think we're. Yeah. I think this one's doing best in the D category, y'all. One of the things that you all shot down last time, all right, with the handy chair, was that it was just a hand. And I know that by and large, this group has proven time and time again to be very pro feet. So how do we feel about this chair? Only if you remember to plug them in. Got to be near a receptacle. B could be fun. I'll take it. A. Feet would be displaced by foot. Huh? Needs a footrest. That's a good one. I like that. Goes great with a hand chair. That's what I'm saying. A, B, A. All right. D, A, F. Hard crowd. Y'all are hard crowd. See it best. See it best. Do any of you live in cold environments? I'm sorry. Just kidding. Do any of you like rocking chairs? If you're a big fan of a rocking chair, I want you to consider this mic could also double as a set of skis. I don't know. I have no idea. This is a ridiculous chair. But you could rock in it. It's also got, you could maybe set your drink here, but if you rock too hard, game over for the drink. I don't know. It does not have any lumbar support. You'll have to get a lumbar pillow. That's on you to buy, not us. F, B for quirky. It is definitely quirky. It made me laugh. Acro's never heard the song before and was put off by me singing this song with my chester and what? Boo. What a good song. Interesting. Thought-provoking. S. All right, we got some. Okay. Lets people in wheelchairs ski. Okay, there you go. Call off guard. Got you. Roger. I think we averaged. Do we ended up averaging out to like a B on this? FD. So Green King. Oh, you went to B. Okay, yeah, we averaged out pretty well here. We did I, people. Only a few left. Especially notice the face on this chair. Also a rocking chair. cushion. So a lot of things that you all have been asking for. You didn't like the muscles on the chair. You didn't like just a hand or anything. You didn't like it look too real, like a person was there. So we've, instead of putting the face where you put your ass, we've shifted it up. It's skeletal so that it's clear that it's not like a real person. It still keeps the rocking, so it could double as a mobility sled thing. We kept the cushion because y'all you like that. There's a lot happening here. This is the culmination of your feedback. While these chairs got their grippers out, I mean they sell, you know. That the gripper out models are our highest selling chairs. Fuck no F. C, interesting, uncomfortable. All right. Would curse you. Good for. Okay. All right. What if I just don't like chairs? You might be in the wrong focus group. Were you here for the table focus group? Wonder where Granddad went. F, S, cancel out. A, F, S, bring us to like B, C, and then A pulls us up. C, I think we're hitting B on this one, y'all. I'm doing my best to average your responses, but I'm not a calculator. Okay. I just want to throw this out there. We don't actually have the right to use this. So vote low. Vote low. All right. All right. All right. All right, what if we didn't put SpongeBob's face on it? What if we just made it like a simple gray or beige that would go with any home? Thanks for the help there. S-A-S-S. Oh, God, that's triple S. I don't know if I can beat it. S. Okay. All right. I don't think we get out of this one, y'all. Our second S tier chair has SpongeBob's face on it. Yo, we were talking spiders earlier. Tyler still around? By the way, vote how you want. This is going F tier. Vote how you want. F tier. Okay. Nice. Uh-huh. Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. Nice. Thanks for your input. What do we think? How about... This would be such a comfortable chair, actually, though, because you could like lean on the pointer finger and like lean back into. Yeah, this would actually be better than you think, but I could not have this like design choice in my house. There's just no way. Is it modeled after your hand color? Almost. It's close, isn't it? A, S, okay. A, all right. Hey. This did better than I thought it would. I think there was enough negative. I think this doesn't make S. I think this sits A. It did well, though. There were a lot of questions about if we were going to have any, like, milk-inspired or milking-based chairs. And so this was the direction our team took it. You know, we were I don't know if we exactly captured what you all were after, but this is what we put together. You can see that there's the cow kind of like aesthetic with the fabric. We kept the feet because they seem to be doing pretty well. you know, some people say it's a little modern and harsh on the eye, but I think you can really do something with it. It's just a... I'm gonna be mad if there's no beanbag chairs too. I don't know why me saying milking made that weird. It's your feedback. All right, D, B, B, D, B, C for sure. This is averaged out to a C. The only could have been a Dalmatian. Nah, the spots were too big. Only thing you could do with it is throw it out. We want to propose Scorpion Chair because you all seem to be so pro spider. We thought that this almost has a throne aesthetic, right? Imagine sitting there waiting for your family to arrive home. Yes. Did you remember the eggs, darling? Yes. Yo, is this it? Hell yeah, Wicked. I'll actually... Alright. Oops. Boom. S tier. Our third, strange yet intriguing B. I think enough S's were there that got carried regardless. You know, you asked about a beanbag, but we were concerned about everyone's posture. Alright? So I want to, for a moment, hear me out. If you've ever balanced on a bicycle, right? You know the bicycle seats? This promises to be... You could at least let me... You all have never typed so fast. Normally you at least pretend to listen. Okay. Oh. All right. I'd like to circle back to the feet one more time. What if... I just saw the one that's propped out. I hate these chairs. I mean... Okay. All right, sorry. Be a professional, damn it. All right. So, we call this one the sass, right? Often people feel like their homes lack that like pizzazz, that flair, that thing that sort of sticks out and tells their visitors, yeah, I'm here. And I've got what it takes to decorate this space. Notice, subtle, the color palette. This could go with any home, but the foot out here, you see this? You see this? The striking pose? It's to let people know you mean business. All right. Chair feet takes on a new meaning, precisely. What do we think? Looks sturdy. B, B, F, F, B. All right. So the B's and the F's, okay. I think we're like high C. No, we're low C currently. B, B, F. Yeah, we're low C currently. D is going to bring us comfortably into C for sure. I only wish I could vote low. All right. I think this... A for how sassy it is. All right. Check it. I do think that rounds us out comfortably just into C. Not many chairs left, people. So, some of the feedback about the outdoor toilet was that people didn't like that, you know, how exposed you were. They were concerned about the safety element, about falling in. So we thought, what if we made just the indoor experience a little more pleasant for you? You know, sometimes those toilet seats are uncomfortable, and sometimes you're in there for a while, especially if you've had some pulled pork with me. So we've thought about ease of cleaning, general comfort. It's going to get some additional support from the toilet bowl itself, which we already know can, you know, hold us up. I don't know. I think this kind of jagged plastic. No, it's been edged. It's been smoothed out. It's kind of shitty. Yeah, that's it is an upgrade. B for idea, F for execution. Okay, well, fair enough. We can take your feedback here. Don't worry. Okay, A, F, D, F, B, ingenuity. All right, all right. I think we're still, unfortunately, like, C at best here. That plastic can't cut. Lies. Oh, that final shape may have brought us. We may be. That may be a D now. All right. Well. Just vote. Just vote. Don't. The team was just spitballing. All right. There's no story. Just vote. Gut reaction. Boom. If this was an. If my partner. Here. This is how you vote for this. All right. Let's say that you have a partner. One of your partners, however it works out in your head, that's not relevant. Someone you live with, a roommate, fuck it, a roommate shows up and says, I got this great deal, and walks in with this chair and puts it down in like the space where you entertain company. Gut feeling. How do you vote? That feels like it can be found at a Spencer's. Yeah, it does. C, can't even defend it? Absolutely not. With all the feet, the list seems curated. There was it was curtailed to you all and your individual interests. Yes. F, F, D, 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 A, C. D, I guess. You know, there are a lot of Star Wars fans, and they've been asking us for years if we could recreate a budget version of Emperor Palpatine's chair from the Death Star. And while we haven't gotten it exactly right, we think we've pretty well captured the general feeling. And so we would like to present to you all Emperor Palpatine's chair from the Death Star, budget version. SSAA, okay, A, all right. I am the Senate. S, yep. Dude, I would definitely sit in this chair. Still looks uncomfortable. I mean, but to be fair, Palpatine generally looked uncomfortable. Did you ever look at his face? Yeah, I think it tracks. I think we captured that as well. I think with the downvotes, I think we're at a high A here. I do not think the S's actually carry. I think we're at a high A. Still, not bad, not bad. All right. Sometimes you want a chair with spaghetti straps. You all didn't like the ones that were sort of people inspired because of the human elements. So what we've done is we've basically just used human clothing on a chair. What do we think? Hey, Hayes, welcome in. We're rating chairs on a scale of S to F. Hope you're doing well. Why wasn't your throne here? Oh, we're saving your throne for last. Nirvana, your throne will be the very last one. We're almost there. At least it's not as excessive. Agreed. I'm too white to sit on that chair. What? Are you worried they couldn't find you? What? Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Okay. I didn't take it in that direction. All right. Why are you talking about chair? Well, it's Twitch. All right, this one didn't do well. All right. I want to remind you all that sometimes in life, your best isn't enough. But that's okay. That doesn't make you a failure. What do we think? D for mood. B needs a hug. Vibe. C. Yep. A, you have to make him feel better. You did that line already. Steppin', there are 55 chairs. It is getting difficult to come up with unique lines about 55 chairs. All right. Cut me a little slack, please. F. Damn, Iconic is just tearing these chairs a new one. All right. I think we averaged lower overall than higher. I think we're low C. We're low. Oh, sorry. I think we're low C. To achieve this tree, this chair, sorry, to achieve this chair, what we have to do is actually cut down an entire tree, cut a length of it tall enough to make this chair, and then we literally, like, you know, sand and everything. It's like 3D printing, but the opposite. There's a word for it, and I can't remember it. But this is one massive tree trunk that we have just obliterated so you could have a chair and a story. BCA. B for Fancy Garden. A. Okay. All right. Well, the A's are popping off. We're almost done with the chairs, people. We're almost to Nirvana's throne. We've been waiting for this. Was A, you changed it? Hey, that's how these are made. I think the A's carry this one, y'all, even with the B and the C in there. I think that popped up to an A. The word you're looking for is manual labor? Kind of. It does require that, but some of that's automated now. Like a CNC machine and stuff like that. All right. Maybe you want to disguise. Okay, you've got those neighbors who are always watching you as you're trying to enjoy yourself at your brick house, right? And you don't want them to know where your stuff is. So we've come up with this brilliant idea to disguise your furniture. Now when people are driving by, they don't know what you got, less likely to steal it. Your neighbors don't know what you got, less likely to be nosy. This is stealth furniture for the people who appreciate a low profile. B for brick, B, C, A, C, A, C. This chair is way too bricky. It is a little bricky, but you know what? It'll treat you right. It'll last. It'll last. Unless it rains a lot. All right. I feel like we've averaged out to... I think we're middle of the road on this one, y'all. I think we're at a C. All right. And the final chair, Nirvana. Nirvana has been asking, where is my throne? Why is my throne not on the list? Well, of course, we wanted to save the best for last. And so, we here at the group, think tank, focus group, whatever, proudly present for your evaluation, Nirvana's throne. S for Studious. Burning Man chair. What am I looking at? This is Nirvana's throne. Unranked. That's actually a nice chair. Yeah, I said we saved the... This is Nirvana's throne. Yeah, it's kind of beanbag. Kind of got books. Or if you're like more into gaming or whatever, you can put your retro games in here and have your console somewhere nearby. This is okay. This is okay. I think S has carried this one, y'all. S. All right. Stand by. So, behavior. Oh, nope. Just kidding. Flying. So, for your viewing pleasure, the chair ranking that you all have put together, we'll have to do a couple of passes, a couple of pans here. You can see all 55 of these damn chairs that you all have taken the time to rank for us. I just want you to know that we here on Twitch appreciate your effort. We're kind of surprised by this chair not doing as well as it did, but it's fine. We really thought that Forky would do a little better. We thought y'all were more into forking than that. And we appreciate y'all seeing the potential for some of our chairs. Yep, we don't know what that was. And yeah, just thanks for voting. Ridiculous. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. We're well past stream time. We're 36 minutes past, and I'm getting quite hungry, and I got some more pulled pork barbecue that I got to go work on. But I want you to know the stream, so much fun. We started kind of low-key on the boat. I fell. I spilled my drink. We sat down for a while, and then we second wind, came in here, busted out a couple of these tier lists, right? Not bad. Not bad if I may say so myself. Remember, give me some. Absolutely, there's plenty to go around. Plenty to go around. You sat on one of the F1s? Are you serious? Oh my god. Dash reviews 55 chairs. That's not a clip. That's the whole damn stream at this point. Found a wild chair? Feel free to drop it in the Discord. As long as it's appropriate. Appreciate you streaming. Only got 1 hour left till my boarding. Hey, good luck with the flight. Safe travels and all that. Try not to stay too bored at the airport. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your time. Means the world to me. All the other support, new follows, channel points, resubscriptions, all that is terrific. I really appreciate that, but your time means the most. So just thank you for stopping by. I hope that you all have a wonderful night. Thanks for keeping us company. Becoming a furniture expert? Absolutely. Absolutely, y'all. All right. Y'all be safe. Be kind. Take care. And I'll see you Thursday. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.